Yo, 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 it's your boy Bobby Frost, and Bobby Frost Media presents Triparency. I'm with the beautiful ladies, just Misty.
Hey, girl, hey. I mean, not you a girl, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what?
Hey, Rob, hey.
Man, them Jeters kicking your ass, man. and Courtney Lynn.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, like
you sound like somebody we went to school with. Sound like her breath still stinks.
And we got a special guest today. We got my dog Dionne. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yes, sir. It's Dionne Terrell Harper in here, whole government. King's Vision 78, photography, local guys around, and here to support my boy.
Social security number 6723
8596.
He gave the whole government. Damn.
Hey, listen,
Ain't got nothing to hide.
I was just about to say, when you ain't doing nothing illegal, man, you ain't got nothing to worry about with your government.
No, I wonder why do people do that anyway? Don't be saying my government up in here.
I just told you why. Because
They heard it on the movie.
Some shit going
I ain't
on.
did shit illegal and I say it too.
But you don't think a motherfucker can say your nickname and motherfuckers gonna be like, who? Darnell Terrell? Like,
right.
No, that's not true. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the honest truth. I got homeboys I've been knowing for about 20 plus years. These homies.
Don't know his real name.
I don't know the whole real name.
I knew it.
I know.
No, it do be like that.
It
It do be like that. Like, I do know your real name. And somebody was to say it, I'd be like, damn, that is his name. But I've been calling you that for so long, it ain't gonna jump off the top
What's
of my
fucked
head.
up to me is that I just had this weekend, I just didn't get none of my emergency calls. And I'm like, which fucking maintenance man was on? Because they didn't call and tell me nothing, right? So they write me back like Robert Brown. I'm like, who the fuck is Robert Brown? We ain't got no Robert Brown. And then when he came over, I was like, Rob, your name Robert? I done been calling him Rob for 15 fucking years and they didn't even correlate Robert. And then I thought about you when they said it. I said, is Robert your name Robert?
Go
I mean,
the fuck
I
to
swear,
hell,
listen.
No, I get what he's saying.
God. So I was like,
I get what he's saying.
so
but-
Rob's name is Robert.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get what he's saying because this is the
That's
honest
a
truth.
lame name, Rob.
It's only a certain couple people, like it's like female, a certain caliber of female. And when I'm saying not up and down, just how they carry themselves, call me Robert. Most females call me Rob, like my homeboys call me Rob, or it's Bobby now. But Robert, when I hear that
Bobby,
shit,
you is not white.
when I hear,
Bobby name
Oh,
is
Bobby
Robert.
Frost. Okay.
No, Misty. Bobby across the street name is Robert.
I know, and I used to.
That's a nickname for Robert.
That's a
Say he's
nickname
not
for Robert.
white. That's a
Yeah.
white, but
That's
it's the white
not-
people
it's the
version.
nickname.
It's a
It's the
nickname.
white people
So
version.
it's not. So what's the black people version?
Oh, Bobby Brown. Okay.
Well, no.
Never mind.
Yeah.
The Jeter.
That
Hey.
Jeter got you in a
Just be quiet.
chokehold.
Wait a minute.
Be
Wait a
quiet,
minute.
Misty.
It's what's Bill? William?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Or will.
Listen, you know what? Don't you come up on here and
You doing
jump
it to
up on,
yourself.
against me with them.
What I do?
You need to pick a side before
Dick.
we even start
I don't have a side.
conversating.
I'm neutral.
Dick is for Richard. That's the nickname for
I
Richard.
don't like
Dick.
Robert as your name. That's the point of the fucking
I
conversation.
love my name. It's like,
And it's
again,
Rob
it's
for me.
weird when I hear people say it. Like I got a homeboy I went to school with. Shout out to my dog Dionne. Been knowing him since kindergarten. He always called me Robert. He the only homeboy I got called me by my name. But he called everybody by their first name.
I do too. Any man I date, I call him my name.
I be mad as hell. I look in this bitch phone and it say Misty Summers. Bitch, if you don't put me in there as bestie or something, one, two,
call everybody
fuck her.
by
Guess what I
Wow.
did? I changed their shit. Them Courtney Dixon.
I don't mind.
bitch.
I don't have no nickname.
But why did that make me mad?
Why?
Because it did. I looked at my hairstylist shit and it said Misty Summers. I said, Davina, why do you have my name in your phone? Who the fuck does that? Put me in there as
That's why I just
sleeves
told
or
you.
something.
when
I
we
don't know.
had address books back in the day, it was first name,
First and last name.
But no, but for real though, I also am somebody. We talked about this before. I've never had a nickname because they
neither.
always thought Misty was the nickname. So I ain't never had one anyway. So
It is kind of short,
I get
Misty. But
what
what would it be?
What would it be short
Mimi?
for?
What would it be?
What would it be short? Do your nickname gotta be
It
short?
don't have to be
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Did nobody never call me?
Nickname is
I'm just saying, like it was never nothing when I was little, like fat, or come here, poo. It was
Nickname?
never nothing
Got
but
it.
Misty.
Mine was
I blame
Misty.
this shit on my mama.
It
Why the
come-
fuck you ain't give me no nickname,
Damn.
Tina?
Nicknames come from like different things. You might get a nickname from like a family member. It could
That's
be a
what
big
she
brother.
said.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
fat.
But I'm saying, it
Why
don't-
I ain't never got one?
Some people don't get some. You get some from like playing sports.
Stinker,
a teacher might
dinker.
call you something.
I had a long nickname. My name was Courtney Cougar. That
Yeah.
was long as fuck.
Right.
Wow.
So it ain't always shorter.
No.
But like,
It can come from something you did.
I
or
think I
something
did.
you
See,
said, or-
trauma. That's childhood trauma. I done just realized I got
I don't
because
have no
ain't
nickname
nobody.
either. It's Courtney. Nobody.
Because like my real nickname,
I used
like
to call her Tigger.
the only people I allow to even call me my real nickname, and everybody know that's like you have to be an older relative or older homeboy. Like you just can't be
What is it,
calling me.
Pootie?
Nope, you just can't be calling me that shit just off GP. It's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna correct you right there and there.
You gonna say it?
Well, why would
No.
you say that? You know that we go.
I wanna
Don't
know.
do that.
Like, that's
Misty
petty
should
as-
know, but she
don't.
you know why she don't know? Because them Jeters kicking her ass. Because when she first met me, that's the name she got told. And that's what she was calling me for the longest. Her brother used to.
Guess what? Don't worry about it because he answered the phone for me this week. So I'm going to call him again because he going to think it's business and I'm asking.
Be Real was so funny. He, being how he was, he had to play on the name and change my name. I'm like, that's not my nickname. He added his
what
own
it
thing to
is.
it. Nah, man, you should know.
Whisper it to me. I ain't going to tell him.
No, you should know.
I'll give y'all one, man. On some transparency, triparency stuff, man. I got one that was terrible, absolutely terrible. I had my auntie actually retired it when I got married a while back. When I was a baby, I couldn't go to sleep. And old school southern stuff, they would you go come off of milk and you trying to sleep. What they do, they gave you some pot liquor. Y'all know what pot liquor is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. How old are you?
I am 45.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We don't know what pot liquor
so
is.
pot liquor is the juice from greens
Oh.
in the pot. So my mama told my granny said, give him some pot liquor in his bottle. He'll stay asleep through the night. Guess what? It worked. But when you go from baby formula to pot liquor, what happens to the stuff that come out?
It get runny, I'm sure.
Yeah, it turned colors and all that good stuff. So I'm the firstborn of like 42 grandkids. My dad had 11 brothers and sisters. All of them still at the house. They all close in age. Whenever I went number 2 as a baby, as I'm the first grandkid in the house, I got this nickname Skunk Skunk. Because the pool changed so bad that nobody wanted to change me. So when I had it, they would pass me around. And so my auntie would call me that, but at my wedding, she totally denounced it. I ain't heard it in forever. She ain't never said it, but it's just one of them things that's just like, how the hell? And when I would hear it, I knew it was somebody family. But nobody else knew that. You know what I mean? But it's crazy.
They deprived me of that as a
I don't
kid.
have no nickname.
Skunk. They deprived me of
Here
that.
I am wishing that I didn't have it, and you wishing you had one. That's the moral of the
That's
story.
what people
You
be
see how
like, Courtney, what they call you? I be like, Courtney.
See, I slid that in. Skunk. I ain't got one.
I feel what bro's saying because
stink.
my nickname, I didn't like it for the longest. But after I got older, like I couldn't shake it from older relatives. You get
But
what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
those are.
I can't shake
At the
it.
end of the day, you really fake as fuck because your guest said who he skunk. Tell him he need to tell us what his shit is.
No,
He
I'm
could tell
telling
you
you,
his name was
If he
Skunk
can tell you
Skunk.
his shit was skunk.
I have no problem not saying it on air because this is gonna happen. The problem, I got homeboys that think they so fucking funny.
That's
They gonna
the
start
beauty
saying it,
of
and then we gonna have the issue with it. I don't want to keep correcting
well,
motherfuckers.
say it because that will
'Cause
let
nigga-
you know what real niggas is listening to
I
your
swear,
shit.
because guess what?
That's the point.
Thank you. So drop that name.
Matter of fact, I only got. Now I'm thinking about it. I only got one homeboy my age. This is my dog, Tez. Still call me by my nickname. He the only one.
Let
You
me
keep
inbox
saying
you.
this bullshit and you not.
No, I'm not telling.
Don't worry about it. Before the end of
She
this
should
show,
know.
I'm gonna have it. I'm about
Well,
to.
she
Nigga,
know.
didn't you just say I smoke Jeters
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
what I'm saying. Like that's on you, man.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have it before the end of the show. Watch.
But that's it. So let's get into what y'all been on, Misty.
I haven't been doing anything actually. I'm done with leasing up my apartments. I finished that at the end of the year. So I'm done with that. I really been sitting back, kicked back at work. Still on my little self journey, getting my shit together for this year because I got a lot going on. I just dropped a trailer for a 2B series that I'm in called
Oh, that's
City of
another
Shadows.
clap.
That's what's up.
I actually just got a phone call yesterday to get in another show. Skunk. Don't hit
My
the-
bus.
I got okay. I said I ain't gonna call it that no more. I got a call the other day for another show. Somebody want me to get in. People been calling to get on the podcast, so I just feel like it's up right now for me.
What she's saying, she feeling her fucking self.
Y'all ain't see me just flip my collar on
Yeah,
the
I
sneak
did.
though, low key.
Hey, left and right. one.
Yeah. Though. So we getting it. I told y'all I'm gonna act funny when I get I don't know nobody. So they better.
I know all my cousins.
I know who my cousins is now. I know Skunk. I know Rob. And everybody else, I'm acting funny.
There you go. What you been on, Courtney?
I
know you too, Courtney.
can't say, damn, I'm smacking. I can't say I haven't been doing nothing, but it ain't been as busy as Misty's. But I've been getting my life together and cutting off a lot of shit. So I'm really like in isolation mode right now. So
Okay.
can't ask me to do anything.
Ain't nothing wrong with self-growth. Getting it together. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say with seeds, man. They say plants do the most growing in the dirt.
I realized I had like a traumatic, what you call that shit? Not a epiphany, but like a...
Epiphany.
Yeah. I need a career, so that's why I'm going back to school. My son literally graduates in a year and a half from now. I don't have nobody to help me with this nigga graduation. Like, prom graduation, nothing. So I gotta get... I'm saving everything. I'm saving bottles. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
That makes sense. Hey.
I got your back, friend. Cause we gonna have 3 years for Reg, and then we gonna have to.
Shit.
Then you gonna have to spin the block.
You know what's funny about them saying that shit, big bro? Next year
we get married.
Prom.
Oh yeah, damn.
Graduation.
Yeah.
Homecoming. The year after that, prom.
But at least
graduation.
Hopefully the mothers
homecoming.
help you.
Hopefully the mothers help
can
you.
help
No,
you.
look, no. You see how you saying you got the mamas is saying I got help with we gotta do this it. That's it.
No,
You
I
ain't
get
gotta
it.
ride.
I'm just saying because I got a lot of kids, so then I get like I get a 3-year break, and that shit start right back up.
Damn.
Niggas at a 3-year
That's
That's
what it is,
crazy.
and it start right back up. Like that shit is wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told them right now because this happened 2 years in a row. They both went to homecoming, and I'm like, damn, my baby girl, she in middle school now. I'm saying 3 more years, she be in high school. I said, fuck, she going right back. I like, man, this shit don't stop.
And you got girls, they might go every year.
Yeah, no, I told him the real. I said, look, check this out, man. I better pick and choose. I didn't go every motherfucking year. I better pick and choose.
Yeah, that shit would really have you thinking because I'm like, he don't got no daddy. My mom and dad died and stepdad. Like, it's just me. My aunt who really kind of like helped me she really don't help me financially, but she will. She's 75 already. Like, I pray she lived to be long as hell because I'm going to lose it. But it's like, that shit is expensive as fuck. Like, motherfuckers complaining now that it's expensive. So in 2 years, I know
Everything keep rising.
Like,
We gonna be like LA.
No, man, that
It's
shit.
gonna be $1 million a month rent LA because we gonna be up to their prices by then.
No, shit.
Then you ain't gonna have to worry about it.
I'm be living on Mars
Claim it.
anyway. I already didn't say that.
that shit.
Rich or middle class. I ain't gonna say poor. Rich or middle class. I'm gonna be living in Mars. On Mars.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what I've been on. That's go with that too. So I'm back in school too. I done knocked down me 3 essays and 2 quizzes. I'm doing good. I missed the only fucking on campus class I got. I missed it. I thought the shit started Thursday. The advisor told me it started Thursday. That shit started Tuesday. Only Tuesdays. So I'm like, damn. So I done missed that.
Only
Tuesdays.
Where you get Thursday from?
Cause he said Thursday. She said
Don't
to me
listen to
talking
the
about Thursday.
advisors.
I see that now. I've been out of school for 10 years. I'm like, the advisor got me together.
My class was supposed to start on the 12th, but that's not the day of, the days that I go to class. So you got to be looking at that shit yourself.
I see that now. Like I couldn't believe it. And I got there. Class started at 5 o'clock. I'm on campus at 3:30. I'm in this motherfucker like a real. I'm bushy eyed, furry tail. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go to school. I'm like, because I've been doing my online shit. I've been knocking that out. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my ass. Grinding for that. But I'm like, damn. And another thing is, so my daughter, she hooping. She's not taking it serious like I want her to, but I ain't want to push her because I ain't want to end up when we get old. She be looking at me like, I can't stand this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm 36, but I'm saying I don't want to look up in the 50.
I'm talking about the bright-eyed and bushy tail. I just don't know where these old-ass fucking, what is they called? Things be coming from.
Yeah. So, I'm at the game, and I go to her last game, and she got a boyfriend now. When I was younger, I always was on I'm gonna be like motherfucking Bad Boys with Martin and Will Smith when they had pulled out, I'm like, now that I got older, I'm like, it's part of life. I can't trip.
No, you can't.
So it was
telling you that's way.
Yeah, we got a great relationship. The funny part is I couldn't figure out who the little dude was. He said he was gonna come talk to me. She was gonna do that, but she got out the game. She was tired. She was cramping. She was ready to go. But when I came in, I seen a guy, little dude, looking at me. Mm-hmm. He was at the concession table, taking the money and stuff. And it didn't dawn on me that could be him. But I'm like, damn, dude. Now after I, reevaluate, I was like, this little motherfucker was looking at me the whole time. Like I'm wondering. That's why I'm like, I thought he thought I got through for free or some type of shit. And when we roll out, I'm like, damn, what happened to your boyfriend? Her little cousin. I dropped her off to her little cousin. She like, oh, he was right there. He didn't speak. I said, yeah. Oh, I'm like, wow, why didn't he speak? She's like, I'm gonna cussing him out right now. And I see her texting him and shit like that. And I said, that's why he just looking at
But
me
he
like
probably
that.
got choked up. Like, if I say hi, is he gonna know who the fuck I am? Do I say, hey, I'm such and such girlfriend? That sounds chatty as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
So
You ain't sitting down. You standing up. You walking over there. He like, whoa. He's like, you don't know how you gonna take that.
You know how we do chat shit like,
Well,
hey,
she's
I'm such and such girlfriend. Like, we would say that as a little kid. But
Maybe she was supposed to be like, come on, like that.
Maybe that was they plan.
Yeah.
She was supposed to introduce you like,
So,
ain't no
somebody
man
dropped the
gonna
ball.
Be like,
somebody
choked.
would have been like, hey, Mr. Robert? Like,
I would have came up and spoke. You know what I'm saying?
We
Red.
different. That's different.
Yeah, I would have came up and
Nah,
spoke.
I was just about to blame it on light skin, but I knew that when he said he had a guest, I said y'all just alike.
No.
When we was just talking before we started recording, I said that. This should be fun.
I'm sure there's some differences.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some differences.
I would
How y'all
have.
know
I'm
each other?
almost 10 years a senior though.
How y'all know each other?
I've been on bro for a minute, man. Like
Minute.
10 years a senior.
Yeah, I'm 45.
I mean, he
I know, I'm saying.
but I'm just so they still got to know somebody
Why did he have to say he's 10 years a senior?
because he's old too.
He established that when he said he was 45.
He said that his own self. I don't know why he said that. I just said, how do they know each other?
I'm
Bitch,
not
ask him why he
talking
said
at
that.
I'm saying like the sayings motherfuckers are saying.
Oh, that part.
That's why. Because you see how Ron say they've been around each other for years. Yeah. No, I thought that's what she meant at first. I'm like, okay, because they old as fuck. Y'all act like, yeah, okay, Rob.
No, I break it down. Like I said, I'm seasoned, man. You know, I got raised by older people, my grandparents.
That line right there is old.
That's where I got it from.
I'm seasoned, baby.
I am seasoned.
I'm seasoned.
Yeah.
Don't you bring your ass to my birthday party with no motherfucking dive on.
Hey, I might do. Slide straight in that motherfucker. And
some gators. Some Stacey Adams.
Tell them the gators don't walk, they swim, baby.
Oh, God.
No.
Not they gonna have the gator head on the front.
Hey, them motherfuckers cost. I ain't got it like that.
And guess what? And I ain't ready to date a nigga that got it like that yet.
Shouldn't be.
Motherfuckers
Baby,
cost.
Shouldn't be.
You walk your motherfucker. He 45 with a solidified hoodie on. That's fine with me. If he go put some gators on, and with the
I'm gonna say this much right here because I got some older uncles, man. If you see them coming out with that type of shit, you got already guidelines and rules and certain shit you got to do because they coming correct.
And let me tell you what we be thinking about. I'm so motherfucking mad. This man got all this fucking money with his chatty ass. Damn.
We even pass it up like,
don't come over here and say shit to me because I'm gonna have to talk to him because he got the gators on with the mouth on the front, so I know it's long.
Yes, sir. So I get a lot of my game from my older uncles, man. And
I would hope so. That's how we used to learn shit.
yeah, and that's what. And you
We
know
just
what?
don't want you
Now
to
they
use
learn it
their
on their
lingo
own.
so much. We want you to.
The shit was on point. I think about it now. A lot of shit they told me about females in life is on point. I'm like, yeah, these old niggas lived through it because they was telling me a lot of shit that was true.
So that's crazy because I feel like we was just like going roll into our topic, and you be giving them their flowers a lot, your uncles.
Yeah.
You really do.
Nice segue.
I
Love
right?
that.
I like
Nice
that.
segue.
I
She
like
learning.
that.
That's what I'm
Misty,
talking
she
about.
learning.
Good segue.
Ooh.
Nice,
That
baby.
beat up on me like, why?
A lot of people don't
Double
give
team.
a lot of people don't give flowers. They think they learned shit on their own. Like
Yeah, like we don't pay homage to the
A lot of
OGs.
people, we don't have OGs in our generation, like at all. Everybody want to. It's 25-year-olds I be seeing on Facebook talking about their OG.
Oh, no.
I mean, hold on. Let me stop right there. If you're talking about from that culture, when you turn 25 years old,
I'm not talking about if you live.
No.
to
We
see
mean
That's what they be
25.
meaning.
I know,
That's
but
what
I
they
don't
mean, but
to see 25. That's
An
what
OG
I don't
is an
mean.
OG. I feel like
25 and
I feel like it ain't the age that changed. They tried to flip the definition, nigga.
Yeah.
Just because you 25 don't make you no OG. I get what you're saying. You made it there. They need to change the name of it.
I made it to
'cause
25.
They need to change it to I made it 25 because the OG is an OG.
No,
That's
I
just
agree
that
with
on
you.
that.
I agree with you. I ain't arguing at all.
It comes with a certain level of experience.
Yeah,
It's not an
and
age.
they'll have-
It's
Yeah,
not a
it's-
number.
yeah, that's what- yeah, there
It
you
comes with
go.
a certain level of experience. You ain't experienced
Yeah.
nothing at 25.
Hell no.
I tell
Especially if
people,
you still living with your mama in the basement. You ain't no OG. Shut up.
some people at 25 do
No,
though.
I was just gonna say, but
Yeah.
what's fucked up
'Cause
is
they done been
they
through it.
have experienced a lot of shit. It just ain't shit to make you say you an OG.
You know what I say? I can say you could be an OG at 25. This is why I say is this is the difference is it's knowledge and wisdom. They run parallel, but what wisdom is knowledge with experience. So you done been through some shit. Some people at 25 done been through some shit.
Yeah, some.
But it's only one lane a 25-year-old has experience. You can tell me about you scamming, because they ain't selling dope. They scamming. They can only say they've been in jail for scamming this, and that. They really haven't lived nothing really to tell me but scamming.
I can't say that.
Or they
These
toting
young
guns
niggas,
and they doing that shit. That's it.
I can't say that because I know some 25-year-olds that went through it. When I was at 25, I went through a lot. And I gained up the younger homies under me. And I'm going to say this right here. Just like you turn 18, I don't make you grown. Just because you 40 don't mean I'm gonna respect you as an OG. What the fuck have you done?
You're absolutely correct. He just said age does not make you an OG. That's what we saying. I think that y'all are devaluing the whole OG term, what it's supposed to be in our culture. In our culture, I think they done devalued it and knocked it down because OG, like you said, that everybody wasn't no fucking OG, dog. I don't care. I don't care if you is the OG and he fuck with you and he getting money just like you. That don't mean he the OG. Nigga, that's the OG homeboy. Yeah. That's what it is.
Because you could be 40, you feel me? 40-year-old who won't know shit.
And I know some of those too. You exactly right.
He might be
it comes from the experience.
But he ain't the OG.
Yeah, if you'd have been through enough to where you can teach me stuff, that's when you become an OG. Just because you live, that's how I always looked at it. It's certain guys in my neighborhood I call OG.
That's a big homie.
And I look at it and then I just said, and it's some big homies. OGs are guys that I know that went through some shit. They got morals, they got values, they can teach me some shit. Compared to some cats that you just grew. You stayed on earth and you just kept bumping through life.
Yeah, you didn't die.
I think an OG supposed to have a certain level of respect in every hood, no matter what. And when I say every hood, I mean they know that this motherfucker call and put a play down and be like, that ain't to be done, or whatever the case may be. That's just how it's got to be because he an OG. You feel me?
Well,
or he can go to this store. I feel like it's definitely some street shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be an OG and you.
But that term, hold on. That term left out the street and became an all stuff, different stuff. You hear basketball players call other elder statesmen. You got them Haslam.
Yeah,
OG.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that they have took it there, but I don't think it correlates. I don't think you can you can't be an OG basketball player, nigga. You a legend.
So what you're saying is
you're a legend.
They didn't water down the term OG and just used it for everything, like they do everything else.
If I'm a basketball player, you're the GOAT, whatever. You're a legend. You're a what they call it. You an entertainer. You're an icon. You're not a fucking OG. You ain't sold no motherfucking dope. You ain't stood on nobody's corner. You ain't knocked shit down. I just feel like they watered it down.
And the only reason why I say that because because if you say OG, and you look what it really mean, you know what OG really means?
Original
gangster. So here go my thing.
No, hold on. Brahma just jumped off this motherfucking table on you.
I'm speaking also to the audience
some OG
too.
shit.
Now here come the question. The term gangster wasn't really a black thing in the first place. That really was from
I think Italians be on hood shit. So, Scarface was on some hood shit.
But Italians didn't use the term OG.
No shit.
So that's what I'm saying. I can't say that just because the word started here. It didn't mature.
You do know that everything we put our hands on, we make better.
No, but he trying to say, but it still don't correlate like it's basketball and everything. Even though they didn't use it, it was still gangster shit.
It was still illegal shit.
It was still mob shit, gangster shit. However, whichever way it say, the definition all came into certain
crime. Yeah, that's our word.
Yeah,
it was all
and that's what I'm saying.
Crime.
And it evolved from there. And I ain't gonna knock it. I'm glad it did evolve.
If I play basketball and I'm the best, don't call me no OG.
Not because you're the best. It's not because you're the best. It's
because we know LeBron isn't the best.
Yeah, Udonis Haslam wasn't known as the best. Most of his career, he's rode the bench, role play. But in the locker room, when you go in the locker room, he done been around and been through so much shit. He the cat that's
a leader.
He the cat that's gonna sit back and gonna be. That's why they call him OG. He the cat that's gonna come in that bitch like, no, you ain't fighting here. Y'all gonna do this. Y'all gonna do that. You respect him
because he got longevity and wisdom.
I get it. Let's get another name for him for the athletes because it's not OG.
I mean, even I done heard people call Denzel Washington OG.
I never have.
I have.
No, he's the greatest
I
actor.
heard him call OG because
that's because it's watered down. We agree. They probably have said it. It's still we're not taking anything from
it's just legal.
We're just saying he's not an OG. We're saying they watered down the term for sure.
They throwing just like
they watered down bad
friendship and all that different shit.
Same thing. I was gonna say that.
Friendship is watered down.
It's watered down.
Yeah. I mean,
hey friend, hey girl, hey friend.
But for me, like I said, if I call anybody OG, it's not your age. It's really what you bring when I'm talking to you. What your experience, what's your values, what's your morals. You can teach me something. I have to respect you. I respect my elders regardless. I was raised like that. But for me to call you OG, that's different from me calling you sir.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? OG means something. That's why I say
means something to you.
Yeah.
I don't think it means something to people like it's supposed to.
Like,
I call my daddy my OG, and that's definitely what the fuck it is.
Like I, working with the kids. I've been working with the kids for the longest. They started calling me OG, and one of the reasons why
because it's so fluent in it. They fake as fuck.
No, I can't say that because the kids.
I'm not saying to you, but it's like. It's just certain shit you just don't call people if it ain't that. Like it's far fetched, but I don't tell people I love you unless I actually love you. So if you're not my OG, you're not my fucking OG. I'm just not gonna call a random nigga just because I feel like you older. I'm not finna call you OG.
No, I'm with that.
Unless I know
I might call you OG, and then when I take you to your hood, they be like, "Man, you with this bitch ass nigga, dog? We smacked the fuck out this nigga and took his bag last week, nigga. You got me thinking I'm with somebody."
That's my point. You should already be able to know that from the guy or the person, woman, guy, whoever it is that you're dealing with. You should already know the stature of that person right then and there before you say OG.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta know.
That's what we saying. That's why we saying it's watered down. They just call everybody OG
for anything. Like
there's OG out there.
It's not how is it like?
Because I'm gonna give you.
It's not something to be praised about no more because they call it.
I'm gonna say this, and
so at this point, call me by my name.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm this my cap on it. OG, it's guys that I know OGs that ain't got nobody, wasn't around there shooting nobody, but I call them OG because they didn't went through experience shit. I know motherfuckers with bodies, that's a rat. I could never call him up. He hard as hell. I can't call you OG because you 45 and you got bodies.
We get that.
And
we
you
didn't say
hard.
OG had to kill nobody. We just said OG had to be an OG.
This is what I'm saying. This is my point. This motherfucker would be respected because motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with him.
Right.
That's why he been walking around this bitch so long. You know if you step to him, you gotta come motherfucking correct. Even though he got paperwork.
Even if he is 75 years old.
Yeah, he got paperwork.
You go, his little niggas gonna slide something. You can't.
That's why I wouldn't say.
I think that also though, I ain't gonna say fucked up, but I guess I gotta say it. I think that our mentality as far as an OG, like the real definition of it, could be kind of tainted a little bit because we from Flint and this shit is hood here. Because it probably ain't. I mean, you could be an OG and ain't. You know what I'm saying? Really. You could have been doing numbers in your neighborhood the whole time. You feel me? And been respected.
I mean,
so it don't mean you really got to be a hood gangster ass nigga.
Okay, the original gangsters. I mean, that is the name of it. But OG is just somebody that's respected, who has knowledge, who has experience, and you know what I'm saying. That could teach you shit
from the street, though.
Street or whatever, or
no,
whatever. Yo, OG, you can like
no,
you say,
you just said we can't say
OG
in basketball.
You
so
can't.
It's gotta be correlated to.
He's still in the streets. That don't mean he had to kill nobody or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Numbers. You just said your daddy is your OG. You don't go over there just specifically asking him about no drug shit. You ask him about relationship shit, all different type of shit because he done been through shit. It ain't just one lane.
But if my dad didn't have the history he had in the streets, I wouldn't say you was an OG. If he worked at a fucking bank our whole life and we still had as much money.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
still
in the streets. I'm not talking about a job or some shit like that. I'm talking about you still be in the streets, but you ain't got to kill nobody.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no. Okay. I went that. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, that's why I said, I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? I get where it come from. That's what... Y'all putting you got to be street to be OG. Most people not saying it's the other everything else you said. You have to be respected. You went through some morals and values. Not just age. It's morals, values, what you've been through.
I didn't say you.
No, I'm saying they not. Because
you don't know what they go by.
I done been.
Year-olds are calling themselves OG.
You don't know what they going by.
If you go back to the streets, that's what I just said. If you go back to the streets,
go back.
I'm talking about when the word OG popped out. It popped out. That's how it was. If you made the 25, you was a motherfucking OG because niggas wasn't making it to 21 and 18.
It popped out.
That's how I got there. Motherfuckers wasn't making. If you was in the streets in the 80s, 70s, 90s, all that shit, you wasn't making it to see your life expectancy was low as fuck.
I'm not calling.
I thought
OG
it was getting lower. I'm not calling no nigga that's 25 OG. Your boy nephew, you better go sit the fuck down.
Cousin, fuck nephew, cousin, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Back then, that's what it was. Because gangsters that's why they say gangsters don't live that long.
I never even heard my daddy
they say
call
gangsters
nobody
don't
no
dance,
OG.
they boogie.
They done said that too. They say gangsters don't live that long.
My daddy ain't never called nobody OG.
Anybody?
My daddy ain't never called nobody OG either. He called niggas nephew. So OGs don't never use the word OG. They always say nephew.
And I was raised with
you gotta think what you just. No, I'm with what you're saying because here comes the thing. Think about how old your daddy is. When the words start coming around,
Is you throwing shit?
That was
my
back-
daddy's 66 though, so like.
Yeah, so when he was in active, think what years this was.
His OG was probably when you was a baby. He might have called somebody OG. That OG just ain't around because he's not OG.
No, for sure.
Yeah, so you've never heard him call nobody OG.
No, I was just
because he's the OG.
I was saying he not calling nobody younger than him OG.
Oh, absolutely.
Or
No,
and
he
shouldn't. Just
Wait,
because they made it to see 25.
I just wanted to clear that up.
You can't be OG to him because you 25. You haven't lived with him.
Niggas calling motherfuckers OGs that's old. That's what I'm saying.
That's dick riding.
Okay, all I'm saying is I was just fucking around. I've definitely heard him talk about his OG before.
Okay.
I was just saying, but no, he ain't gonna call no little nigga OG.
No, that's dick riding. That's like when you heard older nigga call a younger nigga big homie.
Big homie.
Right.
Okay.
That's just dick riding right there.
And that's just gonna
It's dick
turn me
riding.
off the fuck off. Like
Okay,
you can
so-
give your nigga your flowers, but you just doing too.
Okay, so let me
fucking
ask you a
much.
question because that was just a good little thing you said. That's dick riding. So is dick riding if somebody is younger than me that may be more accomplished than me, and I say not so much the word OG, but that's dick riding because they younger than me. If I be like shit,
No, if it's how you if you
giving him a compliment, that's just recognizing game, recognizing game.
If I'm calling you my big homie and you younger than me,
if
I'm
I make $20,000 a year and you make $160,000 a
why
year,
am I
bitch,
calling what you just said earlier? Why am I calling you OG? Why am I calling you big homie?
because you said that
got
they
a better job
got a
than me?
better
Better job than me. That make you big
I don't
homie.
mean that.
That'll make you big homie.
Don't everybody jump down my throat. I was just asking the question.
Yeah, no, that's you dick riding. That ain't no other way around. That one, you literally just dick riding. Big homie. Like I wouldn't dare call somebody.
I wouldn't call you big homie anyway because you light skinned.
I'm not calling nobody under me big homie.
I'll let you know.
Now I use the term big homie like I would talk to a kid because he big, and I'm just using the word homie. But actually calling you my big homie, fuck no. Why would I do that? I'm 36 and you fucking 23.
Because he probably Debo you. And nigga, you gonna call me big homie.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. That's not going
You
that
gonna
way.
get your ass beat, huh?
No,
You
it ain't
call
gonna be
me
just
big
one
homie.
ass. It ain't
If
gonna
he
be one
say,
ass
If he say,
beat.
I'm finna wire your shit right now, little dog, if you don't call me big homie,
Well, I'm gonna tell him, go and get that medal.
what if you get beat up by the little nigga?
Hey, we gotta go again.
You,
This gonna
you
be a
ain't gonna
continuous.
call him big homie?
No, this gonna be a continuous ass whooping.
That you get.
Yeah,
If he
until I get one up on him.
you ain't gonna never call him big homie.
No.
You gonna just keep getting beat up by 15.
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep sitting there too, like Courtney Rob. Just keep fighting this
Yeah,
nigga.
goddamn
Say,
skippy.
call him big homie, Rob.
Nope.
I'm just saying. Oh.
Yeah, no, you gotta keep taking. You go. No,
No, I
hell
feel you
no.
because we ain't got no word like that. I guess that we ain't got no word like that, but I wouldn't call that bitch that either if it was that.
Like I call my young. That's my young dog. He getting it. He on his shit.
What we say? What
She on her shit. She on her
what's the
shit.
what's the older they sister? You be a sister.
TT. I done heard that before from females. TT.
I call
Or
motherfuckers
auntie.
by their name.
Hey, we not talking about you, bitch. We talking about the little people.
I never heard
That's
nobody.
what- that's what I-
some shit.
That's what I heard the
we saying.
females
We
say.
like we don't. They just say
I always
auntie.
heard females say TT. That's my TT.
No, that's
That's
not
my auntie.
generation.
That's not-
but that's not like a glorified compliment. Like she on her shit. Like
She
women
a
just-
bossy
a
ass
boss
bitch.
I
For sure.
ain't, for all the young females I ever seen use, I ain't never seen a female just call just any female TT that wasn't her actual auntie. When they say TT is somebody that they feel like they
I get what
might
you're
be
saying,
nice in
though.
the hair
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's TT.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but I think.
But a bitch that's on her shit,
Shit,
I
we
just
just be
recognize
calling-
it. That's a bitch that's on her shit.
Auntie might be the equivalent of OG.
That's
if you
what
think
I
about it.
Yeah.
It could.
That's what
For
they
a
call
woman
it.
that you see on her stuff that ain't related to you, you be like, okay, Auntie, I see you.
on her shit. Okay, man.
Yeah, so
now
it's
we
kinda
just
the
came
same
up with
thing.
some. Hey, put that in the Ebonics dictionary. Auntie
I just don't
equals OG.
I call motherfuckers by their name.
We
I
already
mean,
know that you government up.
No, it's not
Yeah,
that.
she
It's
know what the fuck
I
we
just
saying.
never-
Just like Wanisha, we call Wanisha, but at the end of the day, we know that's a motherfucker that we can look up to. That
Yeah,
motherfucker making
but
that
I
money.
still don't be like,
but we
TT
don't
or
call.
auntie. I be
yeah,
like, Wanisha on her shit.
yeah, we don't got one like y'all. We don't be like.
Is she older than y'all?
Yeah. Is
Again-
she
She
on her
older than
shit?
us and she on her shit, but we don't be like she the
Look
big
at
homie.
AT,
You know what I'm
or
saying? We
look
just
at
You know what?
AT.
I think it's a little bit different for our age bracket because I ain't never heard nobody our age bracket say it. But under that, they
That's
use
what
the
I'm
term.
saying.
The
They
term
use
came
it
for
to
them.
you.
You mean
Auntie,
okay? Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm definitely no. I don't know.
They try to make it seem like we're TT and auntie now. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I would say this.
But we don't say it to no.
When we start,
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
give you a prime example. Once we start going on tours and shit, you gonna see some of them younger girls call you TT.
I'm a smack
The
shit.
niggas say it,
Like,
shit.
I'm TT. I'm okay with being TT. I'm cookie. I'm
Did you just say
cookie
cookie?
lying.
The niggas
I'm
say it.
No. I'm like a mixture too. They can call me Cookie Avery. Because I'm
So
like
Cookie,
Suge Avery.
so Cookie's an OG.
Yeah, no, Cookie was definitely
Mary J.
OG.
Blige?
Mary J. Blige is
Blige.
OT.
She auntie, period. Like,
She
that's one
auntie,
person
period.
I
She
call
played,
auntie.
yeah, she played best. She auntie as fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
Because her real life then went through some shit.
Yeah, she OG.
There you go.
You know, but you know, like, cause when it be different shit, like with the status, I guess they do like how some of the like the female rappers, they'd go with each other, or the younger rappers, they'd go against each other. Some people just ain't to be fucked with. Like, we just don't say nothing. Nobody say shit to Mary J. Blige. She's definitely the auntie of entertainment. You just, they can't fuck with her.
And listen, that goes back tying into what it is, giving out flowers. And that's the thing. Flowers don't necessarily mean it's because of something you super duper accomplished. It's really just showing love and respect for somebody. That's all it is.
And also, it's the observance of noticing what that person went through and seeing how they came out of it. Kind of like the phoenix, you know what I mean? The bird that died and broke from the ashes. When you see somebody do that over and over and over
Okay,
again,
wait.
they can
you
speak from that experience.
Explain that to me one more time, because I've heard that before, and I've heard the correlation, like about the phoenix, but I really didn't know, like, was this a fake thing or a true thing? And I was about it.
In a lot of religions, they call it. It's a bird that
died and burned, and then it rose again from the ashes from the fire as the fire rekindled. So it's kind of like a rebirth, so to speak.
Yep.
So it was never a physical thing that happened. It was like more of a religious thing that they or something that they said happened, and you supposed to have faith to believe that it happened.
No, it's really different. Not even religion, mythologies.
Right.
Believe in the phoenix.
Yeah.
Myth though is the right thing.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't want to. Okay, because I've heard the saying before, and I'm like, damn, is this something somebody said they saw, or is this just like, where did they get that from?
Yeah,
okay.
that's it.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I need to be knowing what I be listening to when I'm listening to.
Right. So when you see somebody grind and go through that kind of stuff, what you look at them like, oh, man, that's some real stuff. And if you was going through it, that would be somebody you would talk to about it and get some gain from it. You wouldn't, somebody that ain't never been through nothing, it's almost like, what would you talk to them about?
Right.
Where are they coming from with it? Are you making this up? You know what I mean?
So do y'all think that it's a common practice for people to not give people their flowers?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Some people, because hate is so strong out here, and people just, life got people so busy to where people just can't. They're busy trying to get their own stuff off at the same time. But when you look across the room, it's like, man, you see people doing the same thing you doing stuff that you want to do, doing stuff that you thought about doing, and doing stuff that other people in your family are interested in. And if they grinding at it and they doing well at it, man, why not support that? You know what I mean? Or give somebody that acclaim. What's wrong with calling somebody and saying, hey, I see you. Good job. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. Because that's depression and all that stuff in our society now is so high because people don't get that. And ain't nobody giving it, but everybody want it. How does that work? That just creates another gap.
But then you got certain people, because I feel like Rob done said this before, or you just look like a person that would say it. I'm not trying to...
Dang.
Boy,
Okay,
I tell you,
no, but you got some people, just like you said, like you got.
I'm gonna put some gators on because I see I'm about to put some baby powder in my hand.
Don't go Gators. Or go Stacy's. Go Stacy's. Do Stacy's.
Please
Be good.
do
So
Stacey.
just like you said, like say we all here doing the same shit, but you probably popping more than me. She probably popping more than me, or whatever the fuck the case may be. But you got some people who, like you said, some people wish they can get flowers or depression, or you don't know how low a person might feel, and just that one phone call can make you feel better. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep trying and keep trying. You got another motherfucker in your ear or whatever who will say some shit like, I ain't had nobody in my mother. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. Or I don't got motherfuckers who will give me my flowers. You don't need what you need.
Ain't nobody gotta tell you doing good
just to do good.
But you do.
But you do though. Like, I hate when people who sit up here and be like, you don't need nobody to tell you doing good. To keep grinding, keep doing this. I ain't never had shit. I ain't never had nobody who do this shit for me. But a simple phone call like you doing good, I see you out here. That shit makes a big fucking difference.
Flowers.
And I hate when people try to portray like it doesn't.
Right.
That's
Just because you strong and shit and might not need a motherfucker to tell you on your shit or you doing good or can give you a little direction to make you better. That's not for me.
Right. Everybody ain't built the same.
I'm gonna go back to what bro just said. And I've been saying, we chopped it up talking about this. Some people have what you call subconscious hate. They don't even know.
No, they're hating.
They hate.
Because what you just explained was a form of hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cloaked in support. where they act like they kind of pumping you up, like, yeah, don't worry about nobody else. But what they feeding you is that negativity gets inside of you and it drops
and that brings them up and down as well.
And I don't think that people realize, I guess this comes to a point of what you believe and don't believe, but like, just like how we always say, like, we believe in the energy thing and this and this and that, Rob don't. But I don't think that people realize that hate is a form of energy and you're not prospering because you have that energy in you, that jealousy and that, you know what I'm saying? So what you don't know is if you go ahead and call and be like, you know what, Courtney, you doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like your energy goes up. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got time to be hating on nobody.
It bounces off each other. Like everybody not gonna be, just because you happy today, that don't mean I'm happy today. But once you call me in your good mood, like, bitch, I done did this, I done did that. Now I'm feeling in a good mood. Like, okay, I was having the shittiest day, but you know what I'm saying? Just talking to you and you having a good mood and you got a raise or you got this, now it's looking up for me. Like,
right, but
it shouldn't be like that.
To piggyback on that, some people won't reciprocate that because what they've experienced is they will have some good news and they got positive stuff going on and they'll call somebody to try to help them and do those sort of things, but the person that they trying to help gets mad at them. Yeah. And they get negative, and then they like, don't nobody want to hear that, and so on and so forth. But at the same token, you want to actually be able to spin it because it feeds itself both ways. So you don't want to say it to them because of what you think the reaction you might get. But at the same token, it's hard for you to receive it because of what you might be feeling from the inside. So the question remains is, how do we change that perception so that we can support and feed each other or whatever? But it's really an inside out thing.
You know what? When I call somebody and try to...
You know who to call and not to call.
No, when I call somebody and she is definitely a witness to it, and I'm calling to be like on some positive shit and I feel like their attitude is bad. Oh, I'll be in a minute be like, bitch, I was just calling to see how you was doing and see how your day was going. But since you got a funky ass attitude, I'll call you back because I ain't having no bad day. And then here she come texting like... where you going later on? Because you got a whole attitude for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just try not to even let nobody's energy bring me down no more because that shit really will fuck your day up. Like, even if you was calling to give a motherfucker they flowers and they having a bad day, it's like, okay, well, I was just calling to tell you that I saw what you did the other day and you know what I'm saying? It was good. I'm proud of you. You feel me? I know you having a bad day. I'm just going to hit you back. But I just can't let that shit drain on me.
It's just certain people you know who to call. Like, even if you have good or bad news, you just know who to call and who not to call. Like,
right. You know not to call this friend.
Man, yeah, because they're going to be like, I told you so, or I did this, or another person going to be like, well, let's try something else. What's the next plan? What's the next option? Like, what's going on? Like, they'll help you try to get through
even through bad news.
You got some people who just be like, well, I told you that wouldn't work, or you just know who to call. At this big of an age, you just know who.
I'm going to piggyback off what Courtney said. And this is the truth. Like Misty, I'm going to use myself. Misty in our transparency group chat said she gave me my flowers with saying, hey, I see you posting and it ramped up your posting. That's motivating me. Everybody know me. I'm not an emotional person. And I don't be needing no pats on the back. I pride myself in that. But when she told me that, it made me even go harder with ramping up content.
Yeah.
And that's what I said with the flower situation. A lot of people don't do that shit. And it's like, and you're going to hear me say this a bunch in this show. I done said it like 3 times. It's dick riding. Because here it goes. Once a motherfucker get to a point where you feel like now me giving him flowers is benefiting me or giving her flowers, now you want to come around.
That part.
You dick riding.
So what's the difference? Okay. Oh, I was just going to say, so what's the difference between dick riding? Because I don't think, I think that's more of using than, see, dick riding for me.
You using the dick when you dick riding.
No, I'm not usually.
I think dick riding is just a motherfucker who just can do it. You just know they doing wrong and doing this and just anything they do.
No, that's not.
I think
actually, that's a form of dick riding.
To me, I think dick riding is when it's really, when everybody knows it's really wrong, not that, but you just constantly saying like.
I'm gonna show you the dick riding.
Everything y'all said is absolutely true.
It's a broad statement.
One word has more than one definition.
You're right, thanks to the English vocabulary.
Right. Yeah. So they can mean all of that.
Because we know what it really means.
I'm gonna break it down. This is a prime example. Right now, we got transparency. We get a lot of love, right? Mm-hmm. But you best believe I'm not one of them motherfuckers gonna sit up and lie to you and say, I don't listen to the white noise in the background. You a damn lie. I check.
You hear it.
I do the analytic. I see who fucks with me, who don't. Mm-hmm. Now, here come the thing. We're steady going up. We gonna get to that point where I call it the fever pitch, where we didn't hit that point where we viral. We there. You feel me? Then you start seeing motherfuckers come around and want to send me messages and you dick riding.
Yeah, because the motherfucker just asked me the other day, talking about some, I must not be nobody to y'all. Why y'all ain't asked me to be on y'all show? And then he like, because he tells me that he want to tell his story, right? And I'm like, well, we don't really, people don't really come tell their story on our show. I'm like, they just get in on the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we ask a little bit about you, but we really don't interview. And he like, yeah, but like, because I don't really want to talk about Flint. I said, oh, so you haven't even listened to the show.
Right.
We don't talk about Flint. Like, we talk about a topic. Do Flint stuff probably come up? Yes. I said, but so you haven't even listened to the show, but you want to get on here. And he like, I done caught a couple of them. I said, well, we don't really want to hear your story. I mean, because he shouldn't have tried to hold. I feel like I felt hold first. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like you asking to get on my show and you ain't even listen. So at the end of the day, nigga, I don't want to hear your story.
Like that's
really my dog, and I really would hear his story, but I just had to say that because nigga, what?
That's what I mean, and it's all correlate. It all run together. When we was just talking about like, bro, got a photography. You feel me? Company. Here it goes. Now, if he go, let's say he get a gig for, let's say, Jonathan Major or
invite me to that.
He get, skunk. You know, Michael B. Jordan. He get one for Rihanna. He get one for.
We get what you're talking about. Right?
No, just for the audience. So he get one of them. Now, next thing you know, everybody reposting him. Mm-hmm. They hitting him up. Right. This they man. This cousin. This my cousin. I knew this nigga.
I mean, dick riding.
That's what dick sucking, dick riding. It's all. That's what it is.
But if I'm letting you shoot me right now while you practicing and I'm practicing and I'm
that's grinding.
You was with me when I was shooting in the gym.
That's
that part.
Okay.
Dick riding and supporting is two different things.
I want to take some pictures. I like taking pictures. I'm trying to learn how to model. Her too.
Dick riding and supporting is two different things. A supporter is somebody that fucks with you genuinely. They fucking with you. Mm-hmm. That's a supporter. A dick rider is there for the moment. They not for the movement. They for the moment.
They not for the journey.
So you a supporter
they wear
when
Misty,
you get there. Or you just be dick riding sometimes?
Well, you could figure that one out yourself. You should.
Well, when you threw away my Jeters on our road trip, I thought.
No, that was on your own. If I would have been there, I would have been supporting too.
Did you, Courtney? He ain't just deny it. Did you just see that? You threw my fucking Jeters away. I knew you did.
It's okay, man. Listen, there's no way I would throw any weed away from Misty. We need Misty because I seen what Misty like without weed. There's no motherfucking way.
I'll beat him, whoop the bitch.
Ain't no way. But that,
can you buy me some Jeters today on sale?
I told you, see how the show go. This is what I mean by though, like giving flowers. That's what I mean, like. Anytime I see somebody that I fucks with, if they make a random post, I really don't do it too much. But let's say they got a business. I don't do eyelashes. I don't buy nobody no fucking eyelashes. But I got certain females I know from walks of life that if they post their shit, I'll retweet or reshare and repost it. Yeah. That's supporting them.
Flowers.
Yeah, that's giving flowers.
That's giving flowers.
Yeah,
so maybe people think that when we say the word giving flowers, it means so much more, or you supposed to do so much more than just a phone call or just a share. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the problem.
I think that might be the problem because just like when we discussed it before, then y'all see I was like one tunnel. Like what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Some people I feel be like that, but a lot don't. It's like I said, it's some people that have genuinely hate in them. They know it, and then you got motherfuckers that subconsciously hate. That's why they're not showing up.
No, well, okay, because I feel like I said something on one of our shows that sounded like I was hating, and I'm actually happy that it came back up because I wasn't hating, and I know it sounded like that when I said that if so many podcasts now, I didn't want to sound like I was hating because I'm not. I just feel like that's dick sucking when everybody want to do one thing just because somebody done did it now. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I'm talking about just within our own city. You feel me? Like, if I don't, and this is random, y'all, if I don't have a dance team, I don't even know how to fucking dance, but I see that these dance things be jumping now, and everybody got a squad, and now I want to go get a dance squad. I can't even fucking dance. You feel me?
One of those dance
right?
groups.
Why wouldn't I just ask? Can I come be on your or show me what y'all got going on? I ain't gonna go try to do my own because I don't even know shit about it.
No, I'm gonna go on the other side. Like
instead
I said,
of just going to support.
Yeah, instead of support or like right. I hope I said that right because
I got a camera. Don't means I'm a cameraman. No. Now I'm thinking I can take pictures and shit because I see you getting money. Right. Or I see how motherfuckers is booking towards you or whatever like that. Now I feel like I can do the same thing because not you telling
just
me how much
you
money
eating in it.
It ain't my passion.
Right.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up because I feel like I sounded like I was a little hater last time, and I'm never that. So.
Now this is what I'm gonna say with that. Like I got what Misty was saying, but I was on the other side of that, and this is what I mean by supporting. It's a lot of people doing podcasts now. if I fuck with you in life, you know what I'm saying? Like I would send you a reshare. Like I even go listen to some episodes. That's supporting. Now this would be dick riding. Let's say they shit blow up in the next overnight, whenever. Now I'm in this bitch. Every time you look up, I'm the #1 fan. I'm the biggest cheerleader. You're dick riding. You're there for the moment.
I thought you was finna say you leave us and go to them, baby. I was finna say your
that's past. That's past dick riding.
That's a couple different things.
That's past dick riding.
I was finna whip you. That's all they was gonna hear.
Yeah, but do you see that happen though? That's past dick riding.
That does happen, and it happens in real life.
That's past dick riding. I don't even know what the word for that is. That's past dick riding.
Sucking. Yeah, you're technically going over there to suck dick.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. And what bro's saying, how you change this is all about the mindset. Like some people won't come out. Like I said, Misty, you got your tour coming through for your birthday.
Yeah.
So here come my thing. Some people might not come through really because they
haters.
No, I ain't gonna say haters. This is a different situation. Me, bro talked about this. They might feel like back in high school they was a shit, right? But now shit ain't going the way they was going. I don't want to be out now because now I'm not the shit. Yeah, I sent her attention. Now I don't want to be out. Is it hating? No, they just not confident in themselves. Then you gonna have something that don't fuck with Misty because look at this bitch. This bitch thinks she doing it.
But I feel
why this bitch on a flyer all the time?
Because
why they let this bitch host
to get on this flyer? I paid to look like this. I get paid to get on this flyer. But no, for real though, I feel like you should. A person that just don't go out. I got people that's like, bitch, I just don't go out. But I'm a say happy birthday, or I'm gonna come over your house and probably smoke and chill with you. But I just don't do the club. That's why I said
that's
it's
giving flowers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think people that think giving. I think I'm happy you said that. Is it a difference between support and giving flowers though?
No, really. It's kind of synonymous. It's kind of equal.
It is?
Yeah.
Support is support.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why I said if you break it down to the like real literal meaning, if Courtney right now sitting up in the hospital because of ailment, well, how much are you support? That's one way to support. I came up there. I'm gonna sit with you, girl, for a minute. Here goes some flowers. I gave you flowers. When I'm fucking with a female and I like her a lot,
you keep fucking me up because you keep going to the physical, giving flowers.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it comes from.
We know the fuck it don't.
No, but technically you ain't even got to give flowers.
That's what we say.
Y'all two just going up there and sit with her for a couple hours.
That's what I'm saying.
Giving flowers is support.
Yeah, no, but he keeps saying, would you tell him he the one keeps saying,
no,
give her some flowers.
You missing.
We know that you can technically give somebody some flowers.
That's where it comes from. I'm going back to what I'm saying. It do. That's where they'll say it comes from.
The original term comes from that. It's just a matter.
But
now we're talking
broadly that you
in principle.
Support and
I know exactly what y'all was saying.
But what she's saying is
I don't think
that.
I mean, I know that you give people flowers, but I truly don't think that that's where they originally, like, literally give people. I don't think that's where it came from.
That's where it came from.
That's where it came from. That's why people are really saying now, don't wait till I'm dead to give me my flowers.
Right.
Because that's the only way motherfuckers was giving people flowers is on their deathbed. Or
yeah, I'm gonna still roll with my own opinion. I don't know if that's where it came from. But yeah, no, technically, yeah, I get it. I do get it.
And I'm gonna tell you this is the reason why I didn't go to my mama's funeral. Everybody thought I didn't go to my mama's funeral because it hurt me so bad. No, that wasn't it. Being in a family, having a big ass family, having a dysfunctional family, I done heard people say slick shit about my mama. Why are you at the funeral?
Oh, you was gonna be cutting up, so you decided not to show up.
No, I wasn't cutting up. It's just I didn't want to see them cutting up. Because now you going to piss me off. And
that's what I'm saying.
I'm about to go left with it.
Ultimately, you were going to cut up.
Yeah, I'm going to go left with it.
I feel you. No,
so that's why I didn't go. I'm like, when she was here, you was bad mouthing. You had slick shit to say about her. Now she's gone. It's all good shit.
Okay. I got a question.
I got a question on that. Just because we do probably have differences, and I do feel the way that don't mean I don't love her.
That's what I was just gonna say. At what point do that cross?
Because you might can irritate the fuck out of me. You dry as hell. Your energy is bad, or whatever the case may be. That don't mean I don't fuck with you.
But here goes. So how do you show you fuck with me?
Okay, listen. Okay, I got an example for you. I know a homeboy that's in the hospital, right? And another homeboy and him wasn't talking prior to the hospital. You feel me? But now that he in the hospital with a serious ass condition that can fuck him up for the rest of his life, that homeboy was like, shit, I'm going out to the hospital to go see my nigga. You feel me? I ain't talked to him in about a year, but I'm going to see my nigga. At the end of the day, I feel like you can't really say that when it come to death because people do go through shit in life. You feel me? And like she said, me and Courtney went like 5 years without talking to each other off some chatty shit, but that don't mean if something had happened to her within them 5 years, I would have been fucked up. Still,
all I can say to that, this is how you felt about the saying. This is how I feel about it. If it was that fucking deep, you shouldn't have talked to her, period, then. If it's that deep to where you only can talk to me when I'm on my deathbed, I'm telling anybody right now listening, if you don't, I don't give a fuck if you're human, robot, or what.
What if your mama wasn't talking to her?
Right, what if your mama wasn't talking to her?
Her got my prime example. What if I did
try to apologize to you, your mama still had a grudge? That means I don't love you.
I'm glad you said that, knowing my mama. If she could have got out the casket, she would have rose up out that bitch. That's how I knew motherfuckers can get out the casket. She would have got up. I know my mama how she is. She straight front street with it. I ain't talking behind your back. I'm right there to you. She would have got up out that coffin. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's some exceptions to the rule. I do get what you're saying, but it's some exceptions to the rule.
It's motherfuckers right now, and I'm going to say this how to anybody listen. It's motherfuckers right now that I don't have the best relationship with, and I'm telling you now, if I come down with anything, I'm telling you straight off the dribble. If I can talk, get them the fuck out the room.
That's insane.
That's not insane.
That's human. But you know what? That's human. Yeah. And that's what we saying. Shit happens. It's not insane. But right, until it happens. What if it happened 3 days after I done said, fuck you, bitch, don't call me no more, and I ain't talked to this bitch in 3 days?
That's different.
So just because it's longer don't mean nothing.
No, that makes...
Because for one, we think shit just don't... We think motherfuckers ain't shit gonna happen to us.
Right, we don't know when you gonna die.
Nothing. Just because we had a disagreement that motherfucking ran over, that don't mean I don't care about you and I don't fuck with you.
What you just said makes all the sense in the world.
I just don't like what you did.
Well,
I don't fuck with what you did.
What he's saying is that's just his personal preference because he know how he is and to keep the environment the way that it needs to be with what's going on and for him to heal. Because, by trade, secondarily, I'm a physical therapist assistant. I've been one for 20 years. I work for McLaren. Been in and out of the hospital. I didn't seen that 1,001 times. Mm-hmm. A person can't sit in the hospital and be healing if somebody's in the room that's caused contention. I didn't see security have to come to rooms and drag people out.
But you know,
and then to flip it back to the funeral situation, he knows himself. He knows that is a whole sacred ceremony that everybody is coming to, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. And so not to frustrate himself more while he's healing and to mess up the whole situation. Because what people will do is they will go and do their own thing because of what they want to do, and they'll go to the funeral, and they know such and such gonna be there, and they cut up and mess up the whole ceremony. Now it's a fighting. What he did was he sacrificed himself for the greater cause.
I do what he was getting, but. You can't tell me just because we had a falling out that I don't care about you.
How deep is your falling out to where you can't fix? Like you said, 3 days, I get that.
Because
that's unfortunate.
Because we stubborn. I just told you, me and her didn't talk for years.
So hold on, I'm going to stop it again. If your pride that fucking big to where you can't sit up and come check on me, and it's 5-6 years, fuck you.
It don't be about pride or
what is it about then?
I can only speak on my own situation. Life happened. You look up and don't even know you ain't talked to a motherfucker that long.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I'm going to stop you there. Because I got people this to happen to, and this is how I feel about it. Fuck them. Until they fix it, it's fuck them.
So what happened to you reaching out then?
That's my point. I done reached out. You still not saying shit.
Okay, now let me listen. With you saying what you just said, right? And I'm the Lord, Lord protect our Rob. Let's just say some shit happened. You heard that, and I'm your boy, right? I heard you say that you don't fuck me, you gonna have me leave. For my own, and you just said people do stuff for their own, and I'm being all the way 100. For my own self, I would come to the hospital. I'm not saying I was sitting there, but I'm going to come in this motherfucker and I'm going to tell you to your face, just in case you might lose your life. I don't want you to ever think I didn't love you or this shit was deep. It was fucked up. We ain't talked for years.
Flowers.
I apologize. I love you, Rob. You feel me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to leave because I know I heard you say you don't want me here. But I got to clear that off my chest.
See, then I'm going to stop right there.
Or if I just send flowers
hold on. What Misty just said is my problem right there. You didn't do this shit for me. You did it for you.
You don't realize how. So that's human that you don't realize.
Listen,
okay,
that's a choice.
That's a choice.
That's just like they say.
That's a choice.
That's a choice.
It is a choice, but that's just like they say. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
That's a choice.
That's a choice.
No, it's not. I really didn't realize that this woman was who the fuck I.
You took me for granted. I didn't tell you to take me for granted. You did. That's your
not
choice.
Always true.
That is true.
Because we didn't go into depths about what happened. You could have fucked my boyfriend, bitch. That ain't taking me for granted. That's something we found out about.
So what you're telling me is, because I fucked your boyfriend, if I never died or got sick, you wasn't gonna fix it.
No, that's not true.
What you just said.
You could feel like. Damn, you can feel like because that's what it is.
Nobody knows you don't got family. We don't live
because
forever.
we're human. That's what we think. Because we're human. That's what we think.
No, your pride is in the way, and you're stubborn.
That's fine, but because you're human. That's what that comes from, being human.
No,
and then it dawns on you. They said Rob got 3 months.
Why would I want you? Why would I want you around now?
It's fucked up. I'm not saying it's not fucked up. I'm not saying it's not fucked up. Let me say that first. I'm not saying it's not fucked up, and it's not. I don't want to use the word selfish, but I get what y'all are saying. I'm not saying it's not fucked up, but I'm just saying it's human for you to not think about death when you mad at somebody and you're being stubborn. You don't be like,
that's
what if they
ignorant.
died? You're right. Because sometimes it take for me to, okay, me and you ain't been talking, right? You might not be on your deathbed. It might take for Courtney to sit down and have a conversation and say, bitch, we did that show together for 20 years. You ain't gonna call Rob? What if he died tomorrow? And I'd be like, damn, you're right. Now listen, you not sick.
Granted,
You
somebody
not
has
sick.
to say it or not.
Right. But all I'm saying is it just took for somebody else to, you know what I'm saying? It took for somebody to say something to you, maybe. I just feel like you just Xing out the fact that people is human and emotional.
I'm not. No, that's the point I'm making.
Same breath, you ain't reach out neither.
That's what when Courtney just said. That's why I said I had these situations. I didn't reach out. After I keep reaching out after a while, I'm about to stop reaching out.
I feel like that's different if you reach out.
That's a whole different scenario.
But what if we just ain't talk?
If we both ain't talk.
So listen,
and that's different too.
That's
That's
different.
them are two different scenarios. If you didn't reached out, yes, fuck you. When now you feel like I'm something wrong, that it is fuck you once I've been reaching out and you've been playing me. Now if we both haven't been reaching out to each other and something just so happened, you can't say I can't feel
okay, let me tell you, what about a situation? Because what if we haven't talked or whatever? We didn't fell out. We was friends for years. Your mama know me, you know my mama. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? That's my mama. My mama is your mama. One of our mamas passed away. My mama died. You not gonna send no flowers or nothing to me? You not gonna come to my mama's
I'm
funeral
sending it to
or
your
shit?
mama. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for your mama.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I could live with that. With you sending some flowers just saying, you know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't have gave a fuck if you came to the funeral and walked up to the casket and walked the fuck back out. But you paid your respect.
I'm paying my respect to your mother. I'm not paying a respect to you.
Okay, whichever way.
Fuck you.
So it's
still there. I got people right now that if something happened to somebody that we mutually got acquaintance with, relationship, family, whatever, I'm doing it for them. I'm not doing it to let them know what you said. Now you want to come do something for me because you burdened by it. But you trying to get the burden off you. You not doing it. You not giving me flowers. You getting this shit off yourself.
You know what? We got to get another therapist on here because ain't that crazy? Because they teach you that doing therapy, that forgiveness is for you, not for the other person. Ain't that crazy?
Right.
Ain't that crazy?
For yourself.
That just dawned on me. Yo, that shit just dawned on me at that moment.
For you.
That's crazy.
That's
they
true.
said it is for us. So
that's true. That's why I just said giving your flowers is not for you. This for the person. Going back to what we saying, I'm giving you flowers not because I feel like I got to get something off me. I'm giving you flowers showing you that I appreciate you. If you're on your fucking deathbed, I'm not showing you I appreciate you.
Okay, but that's why we go so you can't tell me when to give you flowers. I can only give you flowers when I feel like I'm whatever the case.
That's why I just said what I said. In certain areas, it's gonna present a chance for you to give flowers. You get what I'm saying? Every day you got a chance to give flowers, but certain times it's gonna be presented to you. Birthdays, graduation, get-togethers, things like that where you know I want support.
okay.
And when you skip over all of them, you skip over a daily phone call, a text, like
weekly.
Rob, if you want us to call you every day,
no, it's not about calling every day. That's not giving flowers. You don't have to do it every day. When I just said, if I look up and it's 7 fucking years that been by, and you ain't came through, you ain't stopped by, you ain't did shit. Why the fuck is you here when I'm about to die?
Okay, and that's what him calling and that's him calling you, trying to get in contact with you, and you not responding.
Okay,
because what you can't do is be like that, and you ain't reached out yourself.
No, that's cool. Right. But what if neither one of y'all have reached out and you?
That's a different situation.
Don't know I had a kidney disease fighting for my life. That was the reason why I wasn't calling you.
That's a different situation.
Know if I had a kid and lost a kid or a miscarriage and it fucked me up to where
you know who in the wrong. You know who in the wrong. That's why I say y'all both in the wrong because somebody should.
They got no business doing that.
That's why our favorite line on this show is very much always accurate. Communication is everything.
It goes both ways.
Because at the end of the day, let's be clear. Usually, if it's a 1-2, usually it's a 3. Mm-hmm. So 3 could. We know damn well 3 done said, Rob, you know Courtney got kidney failure or whatever, or you know Rob wife lost the baby. So I didn't say something. You get what I'm saying? So that's y'all being ignorant normally.
There you go. That's what I'm getting at.
But if y'all both being ignorant is what I'm saying.
It's on both sides.
Yeah.
All I'm telling you is for me, this is my standpoint of it. If I'm being if it get to the point where I'm not saying shit to you and you not saying shit to me,
it's because he's been reaching out in such and such and such and such.
Because if it gets to the point,
you expect reciprocation.
No, but I'm saying
what you can't expect. You can't give what you don't get.
I just take this as both of us not. I'm gonna get that only one person was reaching out. When both parties are not doing shit.
Oh, that's different.
That's different.
That's way different.
And that's why I said what I said.
It's explanatory when one person is reaching out. And
what is beef? That's beef. If we both at the point that I'm not gonna say shit to you, you ain't gonna say shit to me, we're beefing. Don't try to fix the beef when I'm on my deathbed. It's there. What to say? If it's up,
What
if it's up and stuff.
Okay, it might be
Don't
up
fix
and
it,
stuff,
no.
but nigga, I still wanted to come and tell you I
No,
love you.
you didn't want to come tell me shit. You just said it. You wanted to get your shit
but
off of
normally-
you, not for me.
No,
you
I
get
get
it
what you're
off
saying.
your chest.
Me-
Because I'm on a deathbed. Now you want to say, I want to let you know, man, I love you.
But what did I want you to know that.
Right.
Yeah,
Why you want me to
this
know
might
now?
be for me, but I want you to know. I don't
But
want
it's
you to
more.
know.
It's still. I'm dying on
It's
that
for
hill.
us.
It's still for you. You want
it
to
was
start.
for us.
No, it's for you. Because if it was for us, he would have been told me. You didn't have
No,
to wait
it's
time
for
about
us
the
because
throat.
nigga quit acting like you didn't miss my fucking friendship this whole time and you wasn't wondering why I wasn't around.
And
If
then
I'm
for a
not
certain-
saying shit to you over that long period of time, I didn't miss your friendship.
Okay,
It
that's
was
what I'm
fuck your
saying.
friendship.
Okay, we're a little bit off subject, but that's what I'm saying. People be really being fake. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that when I ain't talked to my motherfucking friend for years, I ain't missed the bitch. I was like,
I'm
that's
not-
my fucking friend.
Listen.
But I was madder than a motherfucker.
That's
But
what
you
I'm-
still don't be fake.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm not doing that with nobody.
He's saying he don't want the fake person coming
No,
in
we
the room.
telling you that
talking about
Rob
what's
is
going on.
always fake. Okay,
No,
that's what you
Rob
don't know. That you
Rob
came on
don't
here
hit you
skunk
up.
skunk. He's fake.
I'm gonna give you this right now.
He
And this-
always act like he ain't got no fucking emotions and no feelings.
No, that's emotion. I'm showing you. I'm showing you the emotion. That's my emotion. I don't want you around me now. You've been saying fuck me.
Fuck
keep
off,
it,
Rob.
keep
But
it there.
then, stating that, we all hearing this conversation. If we go, say if we went 6 months without talking to each other because life been life and motherfuckers been doing them. But when Rob is trying to drill in all our heads is if we go that long, so why a motherfucker who would know, like, okay, we didn't went this long, he don't want me in his presence any fucking way, so I'm gonna keep going longer and longer. Because
Right.
once you drill or something in a person,
That's-
he just like our
Basically said
parents.
you need
so
to
it's like
stop
I
that.
probably did want to reach out, but I know how to. I'm not finna reach out for you to hold me, because then, bitch, I'm gonna hold you.
That's my thing. I'm not going.
Now we re-beefing.
That's a spin.
I just
Right.
told
Now,
you.
now we
I feel
re-beefing.
you.
Hold on.
Like,
I
can't
just
be
told you
because I
it's
already know
beef.
how-
Because
But I'm
I'm not
saying-
the person I'm gonna read. If me and Misty
We
not
just
talking,
said if we reach out to you, you making it so that a person won't even like.
no,
Don't
no,
wanna
you,
reach out.
no.
'Cause
Again,
if you hold
listen,
me-
I'm gonna reach out to you.
'Cause you my best friend.
I'm not that petty. That's a petty, ignorant individual at that point. Not saying all around in that situation, you ignorant and petty.
Even
you
if I
little.
did something to you, you would reach out to me after it's been
Yes,
so long.
yes. Because guess what? I care about you.
Oh, okay.
Once I get to the point where I'm not reaching out to you at all, it's really fuck
That's
you.
a different story.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm. That's
No,
what I'm
saying
getting
that
at.
scenario is a different story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let
When
me.
you reach
We had
out
like
and
4
all this
scenarios,
different type of
and
shit,
they
that's a
yeah,
different story.
yeah, I
I'm
get
with you.
I get them
You
all.
reaching out to me and I'm basically ignoring you, and then when you get on your deathbed or something happen, now I'm showing up.
Yes.
That's like a
That's
slap
what-
in the fucking face. That's a whole different.
That's
fucking
what
story.
I'm telling
but when
you.
we both not reaching the fuck out.
Okay.
Because life got you busy
Let me
and
ask
so
y'all
on and
this.
so forth. That's
Because this is what I said with the busyness. I go
Communication.
back to this again.
But
Communication.
out
take-
of sight, out of mind too.
It
Like,
take
you gotta
30
think-
Yes.
Listen,
Out of sight, out of mind.
That's giving excuses. It take 30 seconds to send a motherfucker a text. This ain't back in 1990.
No, it's not.
2000.
But out of sight,
You
out of
got-
mind is definitely
Hold on.
a real thing.
I can't even go with that no more. You have so many social fucking medias.
Guess what? I don't got. I got. Listen.
There's no what Misty.
No,
just, hold
I'm
on, let
not
me
giving you
finish,
no
Misty,
excuse,
Misty,
but I
let me
just want you to
finish.
know that I talk
Misty.
to Ashley every day,
Misty.
and I do not see none of her
Misty,
shit on
let
social
me
media.
finish what I was just about to say. What you just said. Not only do you have social media, you have your own phones. Y'all have mutual acquaintances. There's no fucking way you gonna tell me for 3 years you never thought about me for 3 years. You're
Listen,
lying.
Did you think about me?
Yeah, that's why I said
you
I
said
reach
you
out.
reached out. Okay,
I got homeboys. Hold on, let me get this out here. And they know this. I got homeboys and
This
homegirls
is-
out the fucking blue. They would see me text them and say, man, I love you, bro. Or I love you, girl. And that'd be it.
Okay.
And they text me back. We go from there. I do that because I understand I get busy with life. But if I'm too fucking busy where I can't make an effort at all, then I'm fucking up.
No, I just be fucking with you because you're absolutely correct. I just had to tell my friend Lexus this shit. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck how bad. How you can text a motherfucker and say I'm okay, I'm alive over here.
That's it.
So I believe you. But my thing was I wanted to ask everybody before we go. Celebrity, regular life, whoever it may be, we talking about giving they flowers. So who is somebody that you feel deserves they flowers that you probably ain't never gave they flowers to? And give them they flowers right now.
I got to think. Like I said, never gave they flowers to them.
Never?
Yeah.
I mean, they probably ain't never crossed your mind.
That's why I said I got
Or it could be a celebrity that you feel like ain't never got their flowers. Like just tell it could be anybody. Who do you feel is somebody
you saying
that
for me or just period?
And just in general, who is somebody
I can
that
throw
you
a lot
think?
out there for that. Like you talking about in general, I can. It's mad people I can think about.
Tell me a celebrity, an actor. Tell me one actor, male and female. We gonna sum it up. One actor, male and female, that you feel like don't get their flowers enough, or haven't got their flowers at all.
Celebrity shit enough to be.
Bitch, you watch movies and TV. You know actors that get awards and don't get awards.
I know, but I'm saying I don't.
I'd
rather do regular people.
I mean, you can do a regular person. I said in general. I asked everybody a question in general.
I'm gonna use her, and she just got hers from Cat Williams, but I always felt like that she was a hell of an actor. Taraji P. Henson.
Oh yeah, I can agree with that. I feel like because I don't know. I mean, I know a couple of awards she didn't got, but I don't think she didn't got none of the big boys that she deserved.
It's the pay for her for me.
Yeah, her pay definitely need to be increased too, though, because she definitely worth it. Yeah. She definitely. After I just recently did that little Tubi shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's the first thing I told this bitch. I said, "Bitch, listen, Taraji a motherfucker, okay?
Another one.
This acting shit is hard."
Benjamin Button for me with her in that movie. Like,
yeah, I done seen her range because her range for me seeing her the first time, I actually seen her from Baby Boy to seeing her with the what's the goddamn movie about the black? Oh man, my daughter gonna kill me. It's about the black
Planes.
If you told me, I wouldn't know. It's the three
black
or four women, and they was working for NASA.
It's Planes. Yeah. It's Planes. Something.
Watching her in there and other movies, seeing her range like damn from Cookie to
she lit.
See, I'm gonna give you another a male actor.
Chameleon.
A male actor. This dude range is crazy. I done seen him from comedies, from Blackish to my favorite shit was when he played motherfucking Ike Turner. When you look at Lawrence Fishburne, this nigga played. What's my man's name? And fucking right now, my mind is
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
I didn't see this nigga play everything.
Yeah.
You know who I think is really lit in his reign, and I know he just now starting, but I'm telling you, he gonna be cold if he can shake what he going through right now. Jonathan Majors.
I think he get his flowers. Listen, he been getting props.
But he getting his props, but I just can't wait to see him, Denzel been doing this for years. You feel me? When we think about it, Jonathan only been out here a couple years right now.
If he can stay the fuck out,
we've only known about him for a couple
years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Grinding under the radar.
He done popped out.
If he can stay out of trouble, he will have a career like Denzel because he has range. He got to stay out of trouble.
Range. He got range like a motherfucker because Lovecraft Country.
That's what I was about to get to.
That's my shit.
Yo, and posthumously, my guy, absolutely $100,000. Chadwick Boseman, man.
Yeah,
he was the acting Tupac to me. He did so much in that small time. Oh my God! You think about the roles that he played.
That's dope ass correlation because I didn't think about that.
I mean, it was so short. It was like boom. I was like, wow. And crazy part about it is not to flip it to basketball, but I wasn't even a Kobe fan. I was a Jordan fan. When Chadwick Boseman and Kobe, I actually shed a real tear, bro. Like, like everybody else is like, oh man, that's messed up. But when that happened, it was like, dang.
That's how you know you fuck with somebody when they die. I cried when Michael Jackson died.
Like the Kobe situation. That's why I say Kobe fans gave Kobe his flowers.
Absolutely.
But motherfuckers who was fucking with Bron or fucking with MJ, they didn't give Kobe his flowers. But once he died,
he was gone.
You know what?
Now here it comes.
And that's crazy because I wasn't one of those people, but that's how you know motherfuckers is real basketball players or not. Because for me to be because I'm a Jordan fan and ain't nobody gonna tell me it ain't nobody greater than Jordan. But I can't sit up here and tell y'all that motherfucker Kobe ain't close.
He was cold.
He was definitely closer than the motherfucker. And I do like LeBron, but I just feel like you can't put him on a pedestal with Kobe and Jordan. He's a totally different type of basketball player. Like, that's just my opinion. I'm never going to be King LeBron for he hard as a basketball player. But he ain't no Kobe. I use no LeBron.
I debate sports all the time.
What's the difference in Kobe?
Listen, the way Kobe and Jordan delivered as basketball
we can go on
players.
And on about that.
You know what I'm saying? The shit that they did, you know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't even did what Isaiah Thomas did. These motherfuckers played basketball games injured and won these bitches. Like, LeBron a crybaby. He's a good basketball player, but he just ain't no motherfucking Kobe and no Jordan.
I done debated
so he's just not a grinder or a hustler like that.
No, he don't deliver basketball like they do to me. And when I say deliver basketball, it's like it's a style. Yeah, he ain't no executor. He ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I done saw him fumble when you can't fumble right now. I done saw him blow shit in the fourth quarter. You can't do that. Jordan ain't blowing shit in the fourth quarter.
I done debated this shit over 1,000 times. Literally, I've been on different sports forums and pages and shit. And people call me a Bron hater. I tell them, no, I just tell you what it is, and you have to like it. But I give Bron his props because I give. That's why I'm saying I give his flowers. Even when I'm debating with somebody, I tell them, I have never seen nobody who has a greater career. I'm not saying peak prime. I'm saying actual career.
Right.
To be able to still to be going at this age and averaging 25 and shooting 55 from the field, that shit might not never be seen again.
Yeah, he's
That's
definitely
classic.
yeah.
That is classic.
He's done some shit that Jordan
motherfuckers
ain't.
get 39 and you look like Vince Carter. 39, he was averaging 6 fucking points. Dirk was averaging like 13.
He's still very much
this nigga is still in the top 10 in scoring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I give my flowers out. I make it my thing to give flowers.
A hater. Period.
Yeah.
A hater would be for me to say that that LeBron
still would
sucks.
be debating what you're saying, but like some people, like he's not my cup of tea, but he do. You know what I'm saying?
That's giving flowers.
Yeah.
That's giving flowers.
Some people who just be like, no.
Right. Like he doing his thing.
He definitely do his thing.
He doing his thing.
I want to see him play. I would if I saw him. Nigga, give me your autograph. He hard as fuck.
Right.
I respect him as a hooper, but. You just ain't my favorite.
Yeah,
you ain't
I'm
fucking with Jordan.
You gonna get some flowers.
I wish they would just stop saying Jordan's name and even correlating with the favorite and best player in the world. Just leave him up there. Don't nobody say Michael Jackson motherfucking name when it come to entertainment because he the man. That's it. That's all. Why they can't just give Jordan?
I mean, they gotta have somebody to compare to.
But why do we always gotta do that?
That's just human nature.
That's just how it is. That's why with the internet,
that's how you know. That's when you know you it. When they always compare everybody to you.
That's why I feel like the internet creates beef within people, and then it be beef for no reason. They don't even know why they beefing. Like, say like if our podcast, when it pop off and it do good, and then another podcast start coming from out of town, the internet would just put you in some shit like they podcast harder than this podcast, and now it's created beef, and it's like now we start feeding into it off of what other people saying, and they not even saying it.
That's why
it's crazy in the industry,
and that's a choice too.
That's the reason why I said what I said, Court. Like I tell people this all the time. I reshare up and coming podcasts all the time from the city. Anybody doing a podcast, if you want to cross promote, I come on your show, you come on mine. I'm with it because I'm gonna give out flowers now. If I see you even sticking with a podcast, that's enough for me. I might not generally be what you talk about. That's my cup of tea. But to see you going through the grind and sticking with it, I'm gonna give you some flowers.
Right. I didn't pass off gigs just because of what my client was asking for in photography. I knew that I wouldn't be able to deliver exactly how they exactly wanted it. I didn't pass it off to so many people. And they doing the same thing. Instead of just trying to hog it all and be like, oh, yeah. What you want? Okay. Well, you know what? I know somebody else that can do that so much better for you. Why don't you go holler at them? Here's their number.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Flowers, support, no matter what.
So before we get out of here, this is what I'm going to ask before we get out of here. It could be a celebrity, basketball player, or somebody in your life. Who's somebody that you think you ain't gave flowers or you need to remind yourself to give flowers?
No, you said
no. You asked about celebrities.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
I thought you said celebrities.
I said anybody, and then didn't nobody have anybody. So I said, well, maybe a celebrity.
That's my bad. I could be
Get
wrong.
your yellow away. You've been smoking G. Give my $80 for my Jeters.
There you go. Yeah, I got one in my back pocket.
Well, me personally on that front, man, I done been through so much. I mean, in this life, bro. Since 2012, I lost my baby sister, my dad, and my granny turned around that January, bro. So coming into this year, it's been 13 years. Dude, I'll give everybody their flowers, bro. I honestly can say I'm not flinching on that because I didn't have situations where me and my sister was super close. She was getting her life together, died. She was 22.
Damn.
You know what I mean? My dad passed away after a whole bunch of stuff or whatever. My granny passed, and that one really caught me because I was supposed to go down south to see her. I told myself, get on the plane, go down there. My auntie talked me out of it. She coming up here, we gonna take care of her. She died before she came up here. I said, from that day on, when I think about it, I do it. When I think about, I mean, it's too many, like you said, it's too many ways to contact people. Text, email, phone call, Facebook, Instagram, anything. And I even went down south in the heat of COVID. Down south, I had an auntie that had a really, really bad stroke. Went down there, took care of her. Me and my uncle got her together, getting her ready to go to this rehab home. I made her a collage picture of every freaking body in our family and put it on her wall. You know, she cried for like 20 minutes.
Something so that was so sweet.
Yeah, and we got her set up and she got down there, and I was so glad that I did that and ever since then I just started listening.
It'd be a lot of guilt when you don't do it.
When you don't do that.
Like when before my mom passed, it was my friend Miel. We went to our me, her, and Misty went to Miami, and she told me she gave her mama flowers every week. It didn't have to be the same day. It didn't have to be just every week. She gave her mama flowers. Literally. Ever since she told me that, I was bringing my mama. Mama stayed in Fenton. I stayed in Mount Morris. I brought my mama flowers every fucking week, and she used to be so excited. I used to be like, she don't know by now I'm bringing her flowers every week. Every time I walked through the house, she was, what did I do to deserve this and this and this? Like, you don't get it now? Like, I'm bringing you flowers every week. But since she passed, it's like, I don't be hurt because it was shit that I was doing to show her that
part.
I you know what I'm saying? Fucked with her. That was my mama. But when you look back, I'm happy I had did that for her. She used to literally be fucked up every time I walked in the house with flowers. Like,
and you heal better.
Yeah.
You heal better when people go that you know that you did stuff for. The people who be clowning at the funeral be the ones who ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That, man, piggybacking on that, that's why I said, because I was saying shout out, like when my granddad passed away, it fucked with me, but that's what got me out. It was like, shit, it wasn't like I was with my granddad.
I wasn't fucking with him.
Yeah, every day I went, that's how he got COVID for me. I'm going to check on him every fucking day. And out of no knock to none of my family members or friends, I ain't saying people don't. I got one cousin, an older cousin, shout out to Brenda. She literally texts me every day, a good morning text and a good night text. Mm-hmm. It's a good morning, I love you. Good night, I love you. She do it every day. I forget sometimes because I get to run through life and I text her back and apologize to her about it. But it means a lot to me because I remember I'm going to check on you. If anything you need, I'm going to come around. And shit, about 3 weeks later, them hundreds and hundreds of motherfuckers saying that shit. That shit dwindled. And now it's one. And that's why she texts me every day. And that's why I try to text her every day. And there are other people because, again, what bro just said, it's all these different apps and all these ways to reach motherfuckers. It takes 30 seconds. How you doing?
It do.
Absolutely
but
correct.
It's no excuses, but my anxiety is so high. And it happened after, I already had my bad anxiety, but since my mom passed, it's really like, conversation for me is really hard. I won't call it depression. I don't know what it is, but when I send a text, I really don't want a motherfucker to text me back. It'd be like the conversation for me, like even reaching out, like, hey, just trying to check what you're doing. It's genuine, but I really don't want to have a conversation. So sometimes I don't send a text because I'm trying to avoid the conversation. I just want to be like, hey, just checking on you, love you, whatever like this. You like it, say the same thing, and I really wanted to end right there. And that's fucked up.
Y'all see the type of shit I be going. I'm just happy that this motherfucker is talking about this so that everybody will know that this is the type of shit I have to deal with, being her best friend.
It's only one person that passed away that I can think of
crazy.
that I really
that
felt like.
I text to check on you and don't want you to text
No, I get
back.
it. I get what she's saying. I done been in the modes before.
So when she texts me, I don't be knowing what to say. I just be like, let me wait for a minute and see if she texts back.
Every day, it just be people like, say if I didn't talk to in a week, they gonna want a conversation. It's just like, I'm just letting you know I'm good. I want to know if you good genuinely, and I want to kind of leave it like that.
You ain't got the energy to go into it.
I don't have the energy. After I done lifed today, worked there, whatever, now I can sit down and connect with people or whatever like that. I really don't want to connect with people. Like, I just want to make sure you good, let you know I'm good, and
I get that 110% because I done been in the modes before. I just want to let you know, hey man, that's why I'm saying give a fly. I didn't want to have a full blown conversation. I don't want you to call me. I don't be talking to you 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I get it.
Because it will lead to 30 minutes to an hour or something on the phone.
You can put that in the text though.
Like, but
like you ain't got to text back, just saying what's up.
You text them, they calling like, what's going on?
That's the old school stuff.
They want to call. Forget that texting. They want to call.
You know how you get out of that? Because I done went through this before, and this is what I would do. I would text you, I'm going to go piss at 3 a.m. Let me go text this person. I know that you're not going to be up.
Guess what? You can't do that to this bitch because she'll text you back. Shit, up watching TV while I be like, God damn, I was just calling to make sure I ain't talked to her all day. I do that too. I be like, I ain't talked to Courtney. She had an attitude yesterday. I wait till about 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, Bitch, I ain't talked to you all day. Hope you had a good day. That bitch will write right back. It was cool. I went to work. I got to be to work at 5. I be like, shit.
So both of y'all do the same thing.
For me, I'm going to end on this. This is my 2 co-hosts. These my homegirls. These are my niggas. They would tell you right now, if they being honest, because Misty like to play all the motherfucking time, I will randomly text them in a group chat or randomly text them, hey, you go conquer today. Have a good day.
Yeah, and it's getting weird. I be like, is he sick? No, just I'm used to it now. But at first I used to be like, what the fuck? Okay, Rob, you have a good day too. But now I do know, like, he randomly does it.
Because I understand, like, shit, you know, it might make your day, it might not make your day, but I want you to know, hey, I fucks with you. I appreciate it.
What would make my day is some dick pics.
What would make my day is some Jeters.
So,
and you can tell us what to make your day, even though she don't want your dick pics, but I want you to buy me some Jeters. What would make your day?
That's really be it for me, man. Like just
to hear from us.
Yeah, when
hey,
I just what won't it let me know? Because this I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm petty in different ways. I'm not that petty motherfucker that do petty shit all the time. My petty come down the road petty. I'm observant, so I sit and watch how motherfuckers reacting with me, and I always say, hey. Everybody gonna have a chance to have the ups. Everybody gonna have a chance to have a gun. Please believe me. When my chance has the ups on you and you've been shitty all the time, I'm gonna make sure them ups gonna feel good to me.
Please believe me. You so funny.
That's just the truth. Like I said, I got one person that died that I felt like I fucked up with, and that's my baby mama. And the only reason why I say that because I was so young after I reevaluated and thought about it. It's a lot of shit I could have been a bigger person about, but I didn't just out of just me being stubborn. And I said, I learned from it.
We'll circle this shit around. Y'all was beefing, could have been beefing. And shit.
No, we wasn't even beefing.
I'm saying how you said you wish you would regret. I know they can still hear me now. I'm sure.
No, we can't.
How would you think she felt if you would have came to the hospital saying like, hey, I'm sorry and this and that?
She would have appreciated it because there's been times that she reached out to me and I was shitty acting.
Because just the way you,
but you see how it was too late because you didn't go.
No. What I'm saying, I did. It wasn't that
they were calm in both ways.
Yeah, well, I had talked to her today.
He was reaching.
Yeah.
Why you always got his back? I'm about to jump over this fucking table on you because I knew that every time you invite the guest, it's always a motherfucker that's gonna have your back. Did you tell him? Did you tell him that it get like this? Because I don't like when you have to try to double team us.
We didn't talk about this at all. It's my first time ever hearing that.
Skunk, normally the girls are always gonna jump on me.
I'm telling you,
so you gotta have my back.
He just got it. In real life, the day my baby mama died, she came and talked. She brought me my daughter. I always say this all the time. I said, if I could have, this is my thing, I could have made our relationship better than what it was. That's my problem.
Before.
Yeah. I could have made it better. It wasn't our relationship at that time was fucked up. I just could have made it better.
Okay.
Once I realized that, I said, I'd never do that shit again with nobody. If I don't fuck with you, it ain't a mistake. I don't fuck with you. It ain't gonna change. That's just it. Now you can change it. But as far as me making a change, after I done reached out so many times,
we get it. We your friends.
I try one last time before I say fuck it.
That's it. That's what I do. Once you get to that point, now it's all the ball is in your court. I'm turning my back.
It could be my fault.
Well, I'm going to say that in 2024, I didn't do that whole New Year, New Me thing. We already told y'all that. But that I don't know if it's going to be your first time fucking up with me when it happens, whomever may be hearing this. But I ain't got a second chance for you right now. That first time, it might be your third time. I don't know because I ain't keeping track. But the time that you fuck over this time, you're done. I can't spin the block. I ain't wasting no more time. So I feel this.
Relationship.
I ain't spinning the block. Don't worry about being on your deathbed because I ain't calling. I ain't coming. I ain't going to even lie to you.
And see, I can respect that. For me, it's just, like I said, if you fuck up, you fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Because at this big age, it's like, you
know that you doing shit.
Because even though, no excuses, I know I be going through changes to where like it come out like I'm mean. I might not be saying I mean. I might just look dry as hell and sound dry, but I'm perfectly fine. And then I would check myself and be like, it ain't had to come off like that. People know what the fuck they be doing. So if you doing some real fuck shit to me,
that's what I'm getting at. That's where when we had it earlier to end it, that's where I was getting at. It's a very small percentage of people who know that they wasn't fucking up by not reaching out. You know when you fucked up and you left it there.
Because you know you fucked up when you go have a conversation with somebody else and be like, am I wrong for doing this?
But you know what else is crazy? It's crazy that people really do know that they be wrong. Because, like, I'm a person that do that. Like, before I call to cuss Courtney out about what I felt like I was finna cuss her out about, I'm going to call Candace first. And I'm going to try my best to give her Courtney's side, too. You know what I'm saying? And give her my side and be like, because I'm finna call and cuss her ass out. You feel me? Like, am I wrong? Like, people know what the fuck be going on before it goes on. So, therefore, if I didn't call and cuss Courtney out because she was wrong, and then I might not reach back out. But if she called and cussed me out, and Courtney or Candace done been like, bitch, you know you was dead ass motherfucking wrong, then I'm gonna be like, okay, well, let me text her and tell her, like, bitch, okay, my fault, boom, boom, boom. But if you don't want to talk, I ain't really tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to reach out before it even go years or months if I'm wrong.
That's where I'm getting at.
And I'm going to give you the opportunity. I know that I'm fucked up with certain stuff. So I have to call a third party to be like, am I tripping? Because I'm finna cut Courtney the fuck off. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if they say I'm tripping, I'm going to call Courtney that same day and say, you know what? I was probably wrong because this, and that. My fault. You feel me? If you still mad,
what bro just said.
Be mad.
That's how you change the mindset collectively on giving flowers. It's accountability. I know I need to say something. It ain't got to be every day. If I'm in the wrong, I should come out and reach out to you and say, hey, man, whoa. It's all on you. Are you going to be the motherfucker that you going to keep using excuses for why you not doing the right thing, or you going to do the right thing? It's simple as that. You got to get out your own way. That's why I say like that.
How can you get away from family?
What you mean?
Like, I be talking to people who parents really be like, they downfall. Like, how can somebody you supposed to go to for answers or look up to or that be your biggest haters?
Again,
you got to increase your circle. Sometimes them people ain't the people you go to. Once they done shown you that you can't go to them for nothing, you got to find somebody else.
I done sat and talked to people at work who be like, my mom don't want to see me elevate. Like, she always trying to keep me down. Like,
you need another
my
mentor.
mom this, and it's like, my mama wouldn't ask money from me. I don't give a fuck if I move back with her or whatever the case. My mama wouldn't ask for a food stamp, no money, like, no nothing. And you got some parents who just be like, money hungry to their kids or don't want to like help them do nothing.
That's a whole nother topic. But goddamn, it's a deep one.
Yeah,
it is
deep.
No, for real.
Especially with like girls. Like, how can like my mom? That shit crazy. I had this conversation yesterday.
That's another topic for another day. We're gonna get into that one. So we about to get up out of here. I'm gonna start off with bro first. What you been bumping, man, musically?
What I've been bumping musically? What I've been on? Well, it's just one song, man. I can't even remember who sent it to me, man. This dude, it's a country rapper, crazy, named Dax, and he said it's this song called "How to Be a Man," bro. And I mean, he sent it to me, and I bounced it for like a whole week. I mean, it just make you think. As you can look it up on iTunes or whatever.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's a pretty dope song.
Because you said Dax, how you spell it?
DAX.
Okay.
DAX, and it's featuring Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker's in it. And I mean, it's just fire. Just kind of make you think about stuff. And it kind of went into the topic of, giving people their flowers on their past or whatever, but how men are treated. You know what I mean? How men are treated in today's society. And me losing my father in 2012, it just kind of got me reflecting. And then my bro just died. And it was just like, whoa. So I've been kind of rocking that kind of introspective stuff lately.
Okay. What about you, Courtney? I know it's some thug shit.
Okay. I ain't been in the car with her.
It's I don't know how to say his name. Maybe Philosopher, you know how to say his name. Huncho, I think that's his name.
Huncho, I done heard of him.
I done heard of him.
I done heard of Huncho.
He got dreads, and I don't know. He like a little. I don't know if he knew or whatever. It's HUNXHO.
Huncho, yeah. I've definitely heard somebody. The Paris didn't be listening to them.
I've been listening to him lately, and I don't know. It's a new rapper for me.
Okay. What about you, Miss?
First of all, I just want to say that his song and all of that he just said made me. I'm really excited for you to do your whole all boys talk. I think that'd be great for y'all to talk about being men in general.
Piggyback.
Goodness
on
gracious,
Oh, most definitely invite me back for that,
you
bro.
know what? I know who Dog is now. Not the Dax dude, but when you said Darius Rucker and then he clicked, that's the dude from Who Do You Know List. I know who he is now.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to do that. It's going to be a great conversation.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I got to come back for that one.
Yeah, that one, I want y'all. I can't wait to hear it. That'll be the one I listen to. I listened to Pink Friday too, and unfortunately, the whole CD wasn't a vibe for me. I'm not disappointed with Nicki; it's just a different vibe. But she got 2 bangers on there. One called "Fuck the Club Up." That shit has been on repeat for me. Okay, and then Big Difference. So I've been listening to them 2 songs, and that's about it.
That's what's up for me. This whole last literally like 3 to 4 days, I've been bumping Twister.
Twister?
Old school Twister?
Old school Twister?
Yep.
Adrenaline Rush Twister?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like Adrenaline Rush Twister.
Yep. I got a couple partners out the shot, and I hit my dog City up, man. I was asking like, what's his? Because he really into hip hop.
Hold on, you went to Chicago without me?
No, I said I hit him up. I got some dogs out the shot, and I hit him up. I asked him, I said, man, what's your top 5 Chicago artists? He gave them to me or whatnot. And Twister, he had him at 3, and I'm like, yeah, man, like to me, Twister was the first artist I knew that was a hip hop artist from Chicago.
Yeah, I like
I'm not saying what other ones like Future Conflict, but Twister was the first one. I was like, damn, he's nice.
I like the Twister.
You know what I'm saying? Common was out before him, but when I heard Common, I was a little bit older than when I was when I first heard Twister. I was in elementary school.
I bought Twister.
Twister was the first motherfucker I heard. Him and Mystical, that whole rapping fast shit, they had that shit down pat. I gotta give Busta Rhymes his props too.
Oh,
but he didn't do. Busta didn't do it like consistently all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Because he was in a group first. He was in a group first before he came out.
But no, I'm saying like his style of rap wasn't always speed up.
It wasn't always popular either.
But he definitely could.
That's why
speed it up.
The king of fucking videos back then. I wish
his videos was lit.
I wish videos was the same as it was back then.
I think the baby is the only person that the baby do videos like how he used to. But
yeah.
No, everybody still do videos. It's just we don't watch them as much. Certain people don't.
It's just a whole bunch of niggas in front of the store.
We don't want to see that.
No, you know what? I'm gonna break that down too.
They probably shooting it with their iPhone.
I was just about to say.
They got no production company.
It's like they don't take video serious like back in the day.
You know
what?
why?
Production.
We couldn't wait.
Video.
Listen, it was a fucking
That's
reveal
why.
of Michael Jackson videos.
Seriously.
That's why. That was a form. That was a form. The one of the biggest forms to get your single out was somebody sitting watching TRL, the Rap City. So that's why you actually have big. You have really big time music directors, Hype Williams, Benny Boom. These motherfuckers really was making epics.
I remember seeing Hype Williams in the back with the water falling off of it. I remember that.
This ain't had shit to do with them videos, so I have been sitting here thinking since he had brought up that song or whatever and about his dad or whatever. Not whatever. I'm so nonchalant. Like, that shit. Okay. Anywho.
We get it. It's all good.
I feel like, I don't know. Pick, I guess, like 3 men to give flowers to. Like, randomly. Like,
do me, because men don't get flowers.
Like,
the physical flowers.
Yeah, like.
No.
Even if it's not physical.
Not all.
What
you get flowers a lot? I mean,
do
you know?
It's a lot of men I know who don't get shit. Like, whether it's recognition or appreciation.
Oh, who don't get it? Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely in that. I'm definitely in that category too.
I feel like I don't know. We should, since I don't know, Rob don't do things like that. If me and Misty would is 5 people a lot? Different times give men their flowers to whoever randomly.
I think that'll be dope. You'll make a motherfucker day.
How would you feel if a woman gave you flowers?
Right.
Actual flowers.
Actual flowers, like I'm gonna crack. Ain't no wrong. I'm gonna crack a joke about it.
I think why though?
It's the sentiment.
Who made that a woman thing?
Okay, listen. What's equivalent?
Society.
What's equivalent for our flowers to you?
What if I want to see? Oh, edible arrangements came out and saved us.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's definitely one.
Yeah, but what if
I want to give you
flowers to you?
Give them.
Instead of flowers, what's equivalent? Like girls want flowers. He brought us flowers. What would be that for you?
I don't think it's nothing equivalent with the money side.
It's not one thing.
But it's. I said it's not just for men, but general. But this is the thing: if you get a nigga, if you pay attention to a guy, it ain't gotta be nobody you fucking, just somebody you fuck with, and you pay attention to him, get them something that you know they
gonna use.
I'm saying this is not like a gift, like something I'm going to go buy him $100.
That's what I said.
I'm just saying, like
food.
Anything like flowers is $9.
Food. I just told you food. You go, girl. You send. Hey man, I'm about to bring you a sub, or here goes some money for a sub. Here goes some money. That's it. Okay. Because ain't nothing you can money wise you can give affection to a guy about something like that. Like maybe some weed.
So that's totally not cool for me to send flowers to your job.
It's because that's not I don't want to say it's
What
weird.
if I send one rose?
It depends on the
Literally
guy.
just one rose.
Yeah, it depends on the guy. I'm not gonna
But
say
would
it's
y'all
weird.
put it in a vase at home? And
Some guys
I got
will,
like 6 of them.
No,
I
let me
don't
tell you,
mind
for
flowers.
real though, my daddy's birthday was just this summer, and one of my friends, our daddies is on the same, their birthdays on the same day. And one of my friends sent him some roses in like a nice little vase, and my daddy was like, oh, put these on my table, shit. Like,
Right.
these nice
That's
as
my
fuck.
stuff.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
I just told you because it's
But he
out
also 60, y'all young.
Nah, even then you
Well,
gonna do.
no, I like them too.
Ain't no guy you gonna send flowers. He gonna throw them bitches away. The reason why is because this is the point. That's
He ain't
out.
never had 'em.
Exactly. It's out the fucking norm. You like, whoa, wait a minute. It ain't something that
But
you
is
looking
it
for,
something
but it's
that
like,
you would be appreciative of?
yes,
Like,
that's why you gonna put it up.
Bring me flowers.
No, it's gonna make you.
No.
If,
Okay.
This is game to any female out there. If you surprise a nigga with flowers,
With
he
anything.
he gonna look at
gonna
you
appreciate
completely
it.
different.
Right.
Okay.
He gonna
In a good way,
appreciate it.
though.
Because you took enough time to
Yeah.
think about him to bring him something flat out in the
I'm
first
sending
place.
my man some.
I'm gonna tell you something else, lady. For game.
One of them. All 6 of them getting some. Fuck it.
And I'm gonna we gonna get our social media tags out
Gonna
here.
put
Gonna
from
say
me
something.
and your girlfriend.
This
She
something
ain't
that,
thought about it.
Ladies, if you're listening, this is some game for you. Usually I get a niggas
Oh,
a game. This is a game.
I think I know where you're finna go with this.
Drop, hey, give a nigga some, like, there's something that niggas don't always be on. Some niggas do be on. Send a nigga some candles. Send it
Oh
candles.
yeah, no, no. If you
I
got
did
your
that.
own crib,
I got
know
stock in
y'all
them
fuck
boys.
with the
I got
candles.
yeah.
my own candles sitting at your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me let your shit. You said
Not
my
just
shit
the
smell
mahogany,
good.
Not
Here
just
you
the
go.
mahogany. I got
Yeah.
strawberry
Yeah.
pound
Yo.
cake at your shit.
The other one
Get
is
you
low
some
key.
champagne toast, my
Low
boy.
key, and a
not
lot
the
of people
mahogany.
don't even know they sell man stuff. Is Bath and Body Works.
No, they sell the whole.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
it be own it like
Yeah.
for real.
The whole shebang.
Yup.
Get
There you
y'all.
go, game.
That's game. All right, we about to get out here. Misty, give out your social media handles, your tags.
Y'all know y'all can catch me on all social media platforms at Just Misty. That's JUS_MYSTIE. Y'all know sometimes the underscore ain't there, but whatever. Just put in Just Misty and I'm gonna be there for sure.
Court.
Oh.
You was waiting for an exit. Pew, pew, pew. Your turn.
Courtney Dixon on Facebook, Courtney Milan on IG, Courtney Dixon 10 on TikTok, and KORTNEE on Snapchat.
Is we gonna be able to hear her? Because I didn't hear her in my headphones.
Yeah, that's the editing part. And what's yours, Dionne?
Say that with
Yup, I'm on Dionne Harper and on Facebook, and Dionne T Harper on Facebook, and I'm at KingsVision_78 on Instagram.
We gonna have to do some business too, cause bro in the photography, man, we might
I thought that's what he brought his shit for.
link up. You know what I'm saying?
What's the shit for?
Actually, I got a birthday gig that I had to set up for this morning, and so I did that before I came here. And
Oh shit, you been up all day.
yeah, I've been up for
that's
like
what's
6.
up.
Yeah,
Yep, that's
so
what's up.
And y'all can catch me, Bobby Frost Media, on all social media, everywhere. Check everything out. To the YouTube, to the Snap, to the Twitter, wherever. Bobby Frost Media. And we're out.
Pew, pew, pew.